Okay.
Hello, once again, audience. This is the low resolution. This stream is brought to you by the unsupported screen resolution warning. How is it going?
Alert box widget Google. Alert box. Link dashboard YouTube.
Nope, it's a different link.
When you're finished using this, my landmark title, it's spelling error PG13. Add description, edit multi-line streaming Dreamland. Game title recommended. Combo box collapse title. Add description, edit multi-line streaming Dreamland.
We are
Streaming
not.
Dreamland. Spelling error http / spelling error 2014. Dreamland. Dreamland.
We are not streaming Dreamland.
Line feed.
Jesus.
Blank. Facebook. Spelling error. Combo box gaming. Game title recommended. Combo box. Advanced settings. Encoder setup button. Frame heading level 2. Out of stream name / D. When you're main left stream health. Menu buttons up 0. Watching. 0 elapsed time. Unsupported resolution. You need to change the video resolution. Unsupported. No formatting information. No formatting. No formatting. Unsupported resolution. No format. You need supported for this configuration. Get YouTube video player. Blank. Seeks button pause. Button unmute. Mute. Slide button skip. Slide 100%. Button skip ahead to liberal.
I don't seem to be hearing any audio.
Blank.
Oh, never mind.
Menu buttons sub menu settings. Button unavailable. Slide button mute. Button pause. Play. Menu button sub menu play on. Button full screen. Button change thumbnail. Button create highlight. Button choose file. Button basic info. Button stream. Button title edit. Add description edit multi. Spell blank. Facebook.
Okay, I mean.
Website Twitch. Don't spell.
Do you want me to give you the link?
Game title. Server URL edit. Stream name / frame section multi-line editable. Edit read only https / www.youtube.
Because I
button share to face.
get it.
Yeah. Profile.
Sure.
Stereo AI team talks. Edit. Treat master. Treat mic. Tab. Edit.
Oh my god, this is so professional.
Gold for
It's right here, right now.
for archive.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is being archived. That's
my
right.
internet.
Oh
There you
no.
go.
That is really bad timing for your internet to be your internet.
Hey, guess what? We're gonna try to breed some memorials.
Oh, there's actually people in the chat. Oh my god. Is that a notification?
Wait, hold on. Are you sure this is the right link? With a 54 at the end.
Look, that's the one that YouTube gives me.
Okay,
Try it. You fucking
fuck it.
Look, if you're not sure, just try it. Jesus.
I have, and it keeps going back to the. Well, this is
Frame
not.
section multi-line. Add PG13 plays. Button comment. I will be able to play Dreamland. Patrick mod 6.
Yeah,
Yes,
see, so it didn't work. Time to delete the tweet.
4 5. HD
Look.
YouTube document.
How do
PG13
you delete
landmark.
tweets in TW Blue?
Battle.
Yes,
Mine
I
landmark
do want to
PG-13
delete the
plays.
tweet. This is going great.
Landmark button guide. PG13 breed memorials by PG13. Button heading level 3 link PG.
Jesus.
Open save copy link.
Yeah, dude, you sent me the wrong
Stereo
link.
profile.
This is the right link.
Tab control. Edit.
This right here. This fucking this is the right link. Okay, just don't question me. All right, just don't
Yes,
fucking.
and this doesn't have the 54 at the end.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay, good. All right.
Here, let's try this. Alright, tweet number 2.
This is.
We're good. We're trying really hard to breed some memorials.
Good to hear from you guys again. What are you going to do with the PG13 website? Just curious.
Jesus.
We're going to keep it.
Ah, this is so loud.
Is it? Is
I
it?
forgot the hashtag FB.
Is it clipping? What
I
are
don't
we,
know.
What are we going to do with the PG13 website? We're going to keep it alive for as long as it's humanly impossible.
Oh, well, good death.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. No, actually, I mean, it's still gonna be around.
Oh yeah, I should probably like let's open this so I can actually read. How did you even turn on the TTS for chat shit?
It's a Chrome extension. YouTube
Oh, okay.
chat text to speech. If you Google it, you'll probably find it.
Hey Rich, what's going on? Hey Patrick.
So,
Will we ever play Dreamland? Yes, we will.
yep, we're just testing things that might work for audio games. This is fine
Will
for
it
mainstream.
ever be on iOS? What?
What about iOS? So this setup is definitely not going to work for
Hello,
me.
Fluffy Master 23.
For audio games, this is going to be more than okay setup. For mainstream games, it probably
Hey,
won't be.
Steven.
Link dashboard YouTube. Alert box widget Google.
Anyway,
Yeah, well, okay, so see here, let's just give a short recap. He figured out that he can stream because his internet is stable enough. Mine isn't yet, but we're getting fiber, so I'll have 400 megs down, 200 megs up, and once that happens, I'll be able to stream as well.
yep.
So that makes me
I have-
very happy.
I have
person.
only-
Problem is that's gonna take until like
Yep.
September or October or whatever or something or meow or blah or whatever.
Yep.
And, you know, and stuff and things and yeah, and well, there you go.
Oh.
You've been caught up.
Will Dreamland be on iOS? That all depends if they can get it through Apple submissions. Keep in mind it's not on Google Play, although that makes more sense. I don't think they're in much of a hurry to do it. It doesn't seem like it anyway. And they would have to redesign
I don't think iOS is very popular.
that, and also they would have to redesign their whole purchase system because Apple requires every, if an app has in-app purchases, it has to go through Apple, and I'm pretty sure their system isn't designed for that right now. So, I mean Google does too, but you can just not put it up on Google Play.
Audio laptop.
So yeah, do let us know how the audio is going to be like as we get started here with a game that I've been kind of hooked on for about a month or two. So I've been kind of busy playing things and just talking about stuff, and generally hoping my internet is good enough to stream. Yeah, so I'm streaming at really low quality and very low resolution, but for audio games that doesn't matter. YouTube is actually complaining about the resolution. So if there is not an archive for this stream, that's why.
Okay, so something about
Rainbow Relief. Right down.
years. Cool.
Item B. Breed Memorial 7 of 18. Date created.
I'm trying to sign into
Hope the
IRC.
voice speech rate is fine and all that fun stuff. You do that. As we
I
get
don't know if you should.
Loading Breed Memorial. Checking it a long time ago.
Let's see. Oh,
People are
accounts.
sweeping the world with monsters.
Oh no!
Accounts.
What about monsters?
Mike Wright 70.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Oh well. Oh, I need to also.
Read op language screen read volume setting game setting internet set gamepad setting design 1 cancel menu decide 2 menu info initial input set input initial input method input method setting in input method direct input direct input initial input op gamepad setting initialize a close set initial gamepad setting change internet setting gamepad setting decide cat menu initial input method x input setting in
Okay.
input method setting in input method setting in op gamepad setting initialization close initial gamepad set design 1 capital A cancel capital B menu selection 1 capital B switch the marathon speed and the target of a detector during search
Ah, fuck!
selection 1 info decide 2 menu capital X cancel unassigned required design 1 unassigned required
I fucked it up.
input setting in input method X input method initialize settings reset key assignment to initial state input method X input set initialize selection 2 initialize design 1
Hold on, I fucked up my inputs
cancel
already.
design 1 unassigned required this is cancel unassigned menu capital cancel menu capital X decide 2 capital Y info 1 decide menu design 1 unassigned required design 1 capital A cancel capital B required cancel operate design 1 capital A menu capital Y decide 2 capital B info 1 capital X decide 2 capital B info 1 capital X reroute info
So
2
I
start
heard that
reroute
like
information
some message got posted in chat. but
Yeah.
I don't see it.
What the hell?
Breed Memorial alert box widget Google
The
Chrome
last message is still from
lead dashboard YouTube document Patrick Mod Felix
Well, let me.
Rate 80. Hi, will you button comment rich bit will ever be on iOS? 6 button more comments button using
We
Safari.
actually have a Discord.
Welcome back YouTube. Beat Trenton Matthews. Welcome back YouTube. BTW. I'm still shocked I'm able to play Psychopath on my iPad Mini 15. Using Safari.
That is very awesome. Yeah, iOS 13 is actually even improving keyboard support more. Websites can actually receive
Here,
keyboard.
I think you're a
events.
tiny bit loud.
Am I? We can fix that.
Oh shit, I still have noise reduction on, don't I?
I don't think you do actually. Do let me know if I'm still too loud. I might be too quiet now.
Welcome
I
back
think now
YouTube.
you're a
BTW
bit too
Trenton Matthews.
quiet.
That's what I'm thinking. This knob is very sensitive.
Yeah, I do
Okay,
have noise
is this
reduction.
better now? It should be good.
Button comment. Is this game online?
Yeah, I
Rich bit.
think
Is this game online?
This game is not online.
This
No.
game is not online.
It would be cool if it was.
I'm actually thinking about switching to Android in a couple years. Rich Beardsley. I'm actually thinking about switching to Android in a couple years.
Maybe in a couple of years it will
In a
actually be
couple
good.
years.
Wintercast. Hi guys.
Hello.
Do you think so?
I hope so, but maybe Huawei's
I don't
OS will
think
be
so.
good. You know, the one that they're working on. Can you imagine if that actually turns out to be really, really
Hi,
awesome?
Warcast.
Let's keep working.
Breed Memorial V1.
Dude,
Breed Memorial V1.
Fuchsia?
Or that.
Selection 1. L shoulder. Switch the marathon speed and the target of a detector during selection 2. R shoulder.
No,
Switch
just
the marathon
wait.
speed.
You know
Initialize
what?
settings.
What's
Reset
gonna
key assignment to
happen?
initial state.
Huawei is going to
Excellent.
release their
Sitting in.
OS, and it is going to be the most accessible.
That's pretty much what I just said. I was like, hey, I wonder if Huawei's OS turns out to be the best.
Oh.
I think you must.
I didn't hear that because, as you might be able to tell, stuff is dying.
Well, it's actually relatively stable in the upload, so you're not breaking up too much on the stream, if that's any consideration.
Oh, okay,
Just your input, apparently.
Sitting in. Sitting in.
Okay, so
Level up. Tuned in.
hello, Michael. How's it going? Nice catching up with you all, guys. Let me quickly obligatorily explain all the social media, as usual. Yeah, at PG13 LP on Twitter, you can tweet us, although your tweets might get read after a delay because Twitter API.
Oh, yeah, your audio sounds pretty good.
Facebook.com/PG13LP for the Facebook. We might revive the WhatsApp group, probably not.
Brendan Matthews, I am honestly worried about Android 2. Just getting an iPhone in 2020.
Have you actually ever in your entire lifetime looked at the PG13 Facebook?
Sometimes I'll see that people like something, the page.
Input method. Sitting in.
No.
I never look at
Sitting
it.
in.
I don't use
Sitting in.
Facebook.
Up gamepad setting. Change initialization. Close. Close settings.
But it is
Continue.
there,
Load
so
disk
you
save
can
data.
subscribe to the
Dashboard,
page, and
dashboard.
usually, like, you know, we have stuff cross-posting.
Yeah, we do cross post.
Section
We
multi.
don't have a Mastodon, we should fix that.
Out of speed. Button comment. Blank. Button no. Ilya Techno Jig Jig. Button
Yes.
I'm honestly worried about Android Q. Thus getting my phone in 2020. Currently have a Galaxy S10e.
Oh, what's so concerning about Android? Yeah, so this might be sometimes a laid-back stream
New game.
because
Start a new
this is one of those games that I think works pretty well for that. It doesn't have too much going on. It does, but like it's not too in your face. So
Option setting.
we're not
Settings
gonna
setting.
use the
Start a
profile
new game.
I'm working on because that would be not very confusing for people tuning into the stream. So we're just instead going to make a new profile, and you guys will get to decide half the shit for this. And also, if you want to donate, it's the link is in the video description. I think it was streamlabs.com/talonthedragon1.
Searching text feature to talk back.
Yes. Yes, Talon the Dragon 1. I think it's also in the description.
It is in the description, and I know that the link in the description is correct.
Section out of PG13 plays. Say speed button copy adding a searching text feature to talk back. Rich Beardsley.
I'm...
I would honestly worry about other
Option
more
setting.
important things
Start a
in
new
search,
game.
like getting
Continue.
grilled
Save
too
data.
easy.
Dude, so my problem with...
You can set some up with Python.
Probably want to slow that down.
What?
I should slow that down, shouldn't I?
Link dashboard YouTube Google Chrome. Address answer bookmark extend audio and uBlock origin. Audio no audio tag amount dislike way back volume boost what innate synology down pipe about Chrome menu
Oh.
submenu customizer control Google Chrome.
We have
Menu submenu,
IFTTT
just
set up,
water,
dude.
enter Sonic, new tab WML has new tab enter bid what's
Are
synology.
you reading chat so you have that under control?
iCloud bookmarks sub exegex unavailable.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to be reading them, but I'm just going to
Load existing
respond to
save new
them.
game.
Okay,
Start a
much
new game.
appreciated.
First, decide where to save the save data. You can also override existing data. But first, decide where. 1. Peter, 5010 year 1 month, 800G. Dali, 0 year old 6 month, 2019 year 7 month, 13 day, 22 minutes 48.
So we're not going to work on that. Wow, I've been playing this game for like a day. Wow.
Save data.
We're gonna use the second save slot.
Welcome to the world of Breed
Woof.
Memorial. First, please tell me your name.
That obviously...
Breed Memorial
Yes,
V1.21, your name.
you know our name, right?
But isn't that going to be the name of the pet?
Your name edit, you selected. Oh, you, blank.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
You, oh,
Okay,
why?
so
It's called PG.
the next person to send a message in chat...
Oh yeah, your name. Your name's going in there.
Send a message quick, and the game will be named after you. Go, go, go.
Your chat. I mean, this is what happens when we don't schedule a stream. No one comes for it. But oh well. I didn't honestly think I would be doing one, but hey, here we are. And also, you don't, plan about...
Okay, it's Ilya. I-L-Y-A.
I-L-Y-A.
I'm probably mispronouncing that.
Clear button. Okay, is the name incorrect? Breed Memorial V1.21, no.
Well, my
Yes.
speech is definitely not pronouncing it correctly.
The stories, memories of when I was young.
Okay, now what was that beep?
That was a game. It has a lot of beeps.
Okay, I thought I just got some notification.
No, it has a lot of different beeps because like as these games do.
The name is just a
A long time ago, people were on the road to coexistence with monsters.
I don't think you can rename the
75.
pet.
You can.
Yeah, you can
now.
rename the pet.
You can now that he added a renaming thing.
However, monsters did not have the technique to
Canada.
survive like people. As a result, many of them went to sleep as fossils. People wanted to be able to coexist with them again and transform their fossils into gems. We call the gem Monster Jewel. 30 years ago, a way to restore monsters from monster jewels was
They were
discovered.
all concealed in a version
Coexistence of people
control
and monsters has
system.
begun again.
Yep.
Coexistence of people and monsters has begun again.
Oh my god. Let me just... Mam audycję. Zamknij drzwi. People are not...
I said it pretty well? Okay, good.
How many more times? Is she going to clear her throat? This is gonna be on like one of those Twitch streamers get interrupted compilation, except it isn't. Anyway,
Except it's YouTube.
yeah, YouTube streamers getting interrupted.
Coexistence of people and monsters has begun again. Some as pets, others as co-fighting friends. Monster has changed the way we communicate.
Co-fighting friends.
And the day I finished the breeder exam, my story opened. Examiner, congratulations. Ilya,
You know,
you are
it's
also
funny.
a breeder from today.
Is there a way you could actually finish the game without doing like a single battle? So like just keep it as a pet?
I think, if I remember right, the main goal is to get the highest class in all of the different competition ranks. I think that's
Gil my
like
phone
the
logged onto the server. Gil my phone joined channel stereo.
ultimate goal. Also, we forgot to switch servers, but whatever.
Gil, so, soon, I will register your name. Write your name here. Examiner, 4, Ilya, we will have an interview last. The tests you're going to do now are to decide which assistant will assist you. So,
Yay.
answer me as Ilya thinks. Have you decided on what to do once? No. Yes.
So have we decided on what to do?
Have you decided on what to do once?
I don't know what that means,
Have you decided on what to do once? No.
but we have to choose.
Yes. No. Yes. No.
Have we or have we not decided?
Have we ever decided is the question?
No, I don't think we have.
Comparing summer and winter. Do you like summer?
Do we prefer summer or winter?
No. Yes. Comparing summer and winter. Do you like
Are
summer?
we more of a summer or winter person?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you not good at waking up in the morning?
Are we good at not waking up in the morning? Definitely.
No. Yes. Are you thinking frequently
Wait,
when you go
what?
out?
It was asking if we're good at waking up in the morning.
Are you thinking frequently when you go out?
Are we thinking frequently when we go out?
What about being good at going to sleep in the morning?
I don't know.
Are you thinking frequently when you go out?
No. Or do you get shitless
What does
drunk?
that even mean?
I don't know. I think he's asking like, do we like?
Like, no, of course not.
Want to choose a shorter, easier way than a long, steep road?
What?
That's definitely. Do we
Yeah,
always-
laziness.
No.
Yeah,
Do you eat fish often?
I do. He doesn't. So what do we do now?
I don't. We don't have an I don't care option.
No.
No. So that is where the chat decides, or we have a random number or something.
Yeah, do we eat fish or not? If not, I'll just ask the random number generator here.
Let's just go and do that. Magic 8 Ball.
That would be a no.
That would be a no. Okay.
My favorite sweets are Bavaroisin cakes.
What? What's that first word? What?
My favorite sweets are Bavaroisin cakes. No.
Something in
What?
cakes? I don't know. I like cakes. Do you like cakes?
That brings to mind this Perry Grip song. So yeah,
favorite sweets are Bavaroisin. Yes.
Guess.
Have you ever considered yourself a board character?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there is no question about that.
So does this mean
Have you ever
a
considered your-
bored
no.
character,
A
as
bo-
in the character is bored, or a bored character, as in like you're on a game board?
That's a good question.
Have you ever considered yourself copied to the clipboard?
We can
Run dialogue.
check
Select
it.
character board. O-R-E-D. Desktop.
That settles it.
Read
Oh,
mode.
well,
Yes.
Yeah.
all the time.
When you are sad, do you want someone to comfort you?
Never.
Really? No? Okay.
When you are sad, do you want someone to comfort you?
I mean, I don't know. Are we answering this truthfully?
I don't know. So I guess no.
Because I wasn't.
I was half the time and half the time I wasn't.
When you are sad,
So I
do you
don't
want
know.
someone to comfort you?
I'd say no.
Do you still have children? Do you still have children?
I don't have children. What?
No.
No, actually I do have children.
Yes.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Are older friends more important than new encounters? Are older friends more important than new encounters?
Do.
Yeah, that's fine.
all the
I'll
friends more-
look at IRC.
Yes.
Whatever.
Oh Jesus.
Colin, how long
Yeah,
do
see,
I need
this
to
is why
wait
I
here?
haven't been streaming.
Examiner. Oh, did you already come? You can go in. It's because it's over now. Nice to meet you. It is April who was supposed to assist from today.
Hello.
20 hours. 0 min. An assistant is a professional who helps breeders develop their monsters. We have heard that skilled breeders and those trained in vocational schools are in this position, but... Examiner. Why is Prill young? It is written on the face. Prill. Really? Examiner, a lot of people are called seniors. Surely, did you see it on TV?
Can you stop writing on my face?
I was a newcomer
That'd be
assistant.
nice.
Having said that, I have graduated from a training school and I should be able to support you in good condition. So, Ilya, ask a detailed explanation from Brill.
So
Brill,
only
A,
in good
do I explain?
condition.
Examiner, I have a lot of candidates this year, so I'm busy. Well, Ilya, in the future, you may meet at a competition. I pray for your success and consideration. Brill, I went. Actually, the previous interview was meaningless interview. It was decided to be in charge of me from the beginning. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let's get the monster at the association and go to the farm.
So the whole interview was completely pointless, as it just said.
I'm sorry, it is the first time.
Yes.
What do you want to ask? Your view. About assistant. About monsters.
Everything.
About the association. About the farm. Training tips. Not particularly. Training about
I mean,
Tell
it-
me about Google Assistant.
About you.
Of you.
I'm Prill. I came from the next continent 4 years ago. My father works in excavations and my mother works as a breeder, and I was interested in an assistant, so I graduated from a technical school the other day. Then I like making sweets. Next time, I will bring it to
The
you.
other
too.
day.
Your view. About assistant.
So she just like the other day she finished school. So it's like, you know, you finished school the next day.
Yeah,
Okay,
like the
so
other day, man. Like,
Good- good
it
job.
was
You-
like- I started like I started a while ago and then finished the other day. You know.
and now I already have a job. You know, like next day starts working.
Lead dashboard.
We're still live, right?
Right.
Menu submenu. Exit X.
Chat is surprised. Very cool. That
Main
concerns me.
landmark frame.
Yeah.
Hitting level 2 button. Collapse live chat mode
Okay,
selection.
good.
Adult main play. Cat seeks lightest blank. YouTube blank. Elapsed time. 0
Live
watching.
chat
13.
mode
Menu
selection.
stream help. Heading level 3 live.
I mean, yeah, we have viewers. Okay, so we're fine.
Breed Memorial V1. About monsters. About assistant. Since monsters are creatures, it is necessary to take care of them from waking up to sleeping. But it is hard to take care of yourself alone, so an assistant like me started to help the breeder. Random player, please proceed with monster training at your airspace. I will help you in difficult places. Also, I'm a dedicated assistant. It will be a long relationship. Random being logged out of the server. Oh, but it does not mean that the breeder and the assistant have to get married, because we work with each other.
says-
Your view. About monsters. The origin of the
I guess
monster
yes,
is said to be a doll made by people about 3,500 years ago.
I mean, this is a Japanese game we're talking about here.
Yeah.
The origin of the monster is said to be a doll made by people about 3,500 years ago. Even if it says moving doll, it eats and sleeps, and sometimes the monster
That
who
is an
escaped from the
old
farm may
doll.
become a problem and become wild. So now, it is said it's a creature that has come back from fossils.
Lily Techno JT. Mario Laptop. The name is just the trainer name. I don't think you can rename the pet. Lily Techno JT. You said it pretty well. Rich Beardsley. Do you guys have a public TT server? Brendan Matthews.
Whoa.
Full time.
Trent says,
Lily Techno JT. Casey Up. Rich Beardsley.
"Whoa, what?
Why is the chat
hell
like
is going
catching
on?
up like that all of a sudden?
It is such a monster, but by treating properly, the breeder is recognized as a
slow
monster.
mode?
So now,
I don't think I
monsters
turned
will
that on,
exist
did
with us. Your view. About monsters. About the
I
association.
don't think we have a choice.
The association is a facility that performs rituals to revive monsters. The official name is Monster Association.
Animal
As
Forest,
an
Animal
abbreviation, it is simply called
Crossing.
association.
Well, what?
To revive monsters, put the gem
This is
monster
not-
star
I
habitat
wouldn't
on
say
the
it's-
soul of the monster on the altar.
I don't think this is Animal Crossing because Animal Crossing was I don't think you focused on raising a pet particularly. Now the direct inspiration for this game is Monster Rancher, as it will become apparent if you know what Monster Rancher is in a minute. If not, then I'll explain in a second.
To revive monsters, put the gem monster jewel star
If
habitat
you
file
won't
containing the
know
soul of the
what it
monster on
is
the
in a
altar.
minute, then
Yeah.
you'll probably not have known what it is before, and you'll see.
Yeah, well, as it says here.
To revive monsters, put the gem monster jewel star habitat file containing the soul of the monster on the altar.
Yeah, so basically
Put
you
the
have
soul
to.
of the monster on the altar.
Yeah, so the way you get a monster in this game is you feed the game a file, and based on, I think it's MD5 hash internally, it gives you a monster. Yeah.
Depending on the monster jewels you use, the monsters that are created differ, so I think it would be interesting to try out various jewels. And while fostering a monster, you can
So
also
we'll
revive
get
another
to
monster
see
and make
the
it coexist. And you can
deep
even merge two
secrets
monsters.
of Peter's
Your
file
view.
system.
Yep.
About the farm. Training tips. Not
So yeah, the
particularly.
farm is where you train, and you have different stats. I don't want to read through all these because honestly they're kind of boring. I think it's far more interesting if we just play it and like kind of... Yeah, there are different stats. They affect different mini games you can do because there's a bunch of stuff you can do. And yeah.
Well, let's go and find a monster to grow. Oh, that, Ilya. In fact, I'm
A
not good at the atmosphere that I
homegrown
got stuck, so
monster.
I will do my best. Prill, I was there. Here is the Monster Association.
I was there.
Colino, Prill.
Hey, sliding door.
Prill, Milu, hello. This person is the manager of the association.
What?
No, Ilya, congratulations on promoting breeder. Prill is my friend. It's a good girl, so it will definitely help.
The way that's translated is like very offensive. Like that just sounds so offensive.
Like it. The homegrown monster is called a child.
Prill is my friend. It's a good girl, so it will definitely help.
See, that just sounds wrong on so many levels.
Prill, Mer, don't joke. I'm new to the world.
The homegrown
Go to the Monster
monster is
Association.
called a child.
Welcome again. Go to the Monster Association. Mule. That's what. Here you can revive monsters from monster duels, collect monsters, fusion, and more.
Yeah.
Player, this is Monster Duel. The Duel lives in this Duel. You
Yeah,
can revive on the altar in
the Duel
very
lives in
log
this-
onto the
it-
server.
the-
The Guards of Alien join channel stereo.
Hold on, let me.
Link breed stereo.
Hold on.
HT.
Let-
Enable text to speech on events control plus all plus S check D9.
Move.
Okay.
Preview.
Where? Oh, yeah. The usual place, I suppose. 1 second, guys. You will only get to enjoy my smooth voice for a bit while I mess with buttons. And hope that I remember where we're going. This other server is not updated. I'm still here. I'm just fixing stuff. Am I? Oh, nothing is working. We're fine. What server are we going to? I don't know if he's listening to. Oh, fuck it. Let's not do admin. What thingy are we? Yeah, what the fuck? I apparently haven't been on that so long that I forgot half the shit. Can you message me and like tell me what the connection details are, because apparently I forgot. I was just only going to turn the text to speech off, although, to be fair, that wouldn't have been enough, because random people could have joined us. The problem is that my TeamTalk configuration got erased a while ago. Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna quickly have a look at this. Oh yeah, okay. Let's do that. I didn't remember if we... What the fuck? Invalid user account. I'm doing a very good job here. I thought we transferred. This is very embarrassing. There we go. Jesus. This is very embarrassing. That is extremely embarrassing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Microphone.
I'm so sorry.
Breed Memorial V1. Breed Memorial V.
So,
The Duel lives in this Duel. You can revive on the altar in the back.
the jewel lives in this jewel.
Monster jewels are taken from the mines there. Use as much as you like. Frill. Mule. Jewel is limited. May I use it so much? Alright. There are many jewels in the mine. In fact, with the current technology, it has not been possible to identify what kind of monster is sleeping in which jewel.
This
So I'm
game
open to breeders,
uses
and you can also
files
use the hibernation room here.
from your hard drive.
Yeah, and Monster Rancher there was a PS1 game, I think, used random discs you inserted.
Prill, is this a hibernator? Prill, at this altar, you can also create new monsters by combining multiple monsters. But it's dangerous if you keep many monsters at once. There aren't enough assistants to handle that much monster. So, the monsters
There
that
aren't
saved in this
enough
hibernation room, in the
assistants
hibernation
to handle
room, you can
that
save for
much
as many years as it is
monster.
young. So, the monsters that cannot grow up are saved in this hibernation room. In the hibernation
be a
room, you can save for as many years as it is Prill. Years, because it is frozen rather than hibernate. I also say, but this is the best way to safely grow multiple monsters. Prill, so it looks like a refrigerator.
Did it just say
No,
murder?
Prill hate the refrigerator? Prill, no, that's not it. That looks pretty
What?
much.
Oh.
But anyway, Ilya, let's play the monster right away.
Let's play the monster!
Monster
Yeah,
revival.
put a
Resurrect
monster
fusion.
in the
Combine to market.
refrigerator.
Combine hibernation move.
So, guys-
Market fusion. Monster revival. Resurrection of sleeping monster and monster jewel.
What should we use? What file should we use as a
You have
monster?
5000G.
Do you have a PG13 arc? Oh wait, no, those are too big.
I do, but those are too big. They're like, I think it likes a file only. But we can do a highlight. We can take a highlight. Which highlight do we do? Because a highlight should be small enough.
Info 03, professionalism.
Professionalism. Didn't we have a highlight that
Just
talked?
any highlight.
Monster revival.
Okay.
Resurrection of mule. Well, bring me a monster jewel. This association allows you to extract
we
energy
probably
from monster
have
jewels.
one that
Files
talks
that are
about
asleep on your computer
professionalism.
and create monsters.
Or our lack
Files that can be used at
thereof.
1 kilobyte or more and 32 megabytes or less. You can use any file, including text, images, and audio. Depending on the file used, the born monsters and abilities will change. Also, some files can produce special monsters. If you don't like the monster, you can reselect the file. Find your favorite monster. D3 breed memorial. Data. Directory DLL.
Yeah. So
Direct-
basically, we have to. You're basically navigating your hard
Oh, damn
drive,
it. Oh, damn it. Heroes call.
and it's kind of slow. Especially when
Select
you're dealing
SF.
with a large file.
Script
You
SF.
need to actually bring out
D2SF. C file.
back
Direct
the-
D3C. Criterion. Kit match and bishop programming. Kit my library. D4 my public. Direct
Wait,
D1.
did I not?
Oc. Direct
Oh.
D2 Oc. PG13 highlight.
There we go.
This is
2 track 2
Vocalizer
cat dot
lead.
500.
Yep.
158 Oriole 157 humping chickens dot 2723.2 KB.
Okay, well, I mean,
sure, let's hump chickens. Whatever.
Broadwire is not currently supported by this branch. Breed Memorial V1. We are currently negotiating with the headquarters so that this gem can be used. I'll be waiting a little more. D3 PG13
okay, well, I
highlights.
guess we're
Breed
not
Memorial
humping chickens.
Welp.
158 Oriole
Some types of monsters you have to unlock, basically.
156 fist pumping dot 954.6
Yeah, let's do-
155
Okay,
dot
fine, let's do
132.6. This jewel is a big monster of the body. It is too narrow to grow on your US farm now. Breed D3 PG13
This
highlights.
jewel is a big monster of the body.
155 Hitler dot 154 you wanted highlights dot 1400. I feel a horrible sign from this jewel. It is dangerous for the current idiot to handle. Breed D3
Wow.
PG13
All these highlights are
Did it
producing.
just say for the idiot to handle?
Yep.
153 can you hear the button
the
dot
current
456
idiot to handle?
No,
152
for the current Iliad.
152 pretty screwed dot 1000.
Oh.
Breed Memorial V.
Oh, pretty screwed. Pretty screwed is a thing. Oh, and also now the game is doing this. Still doing it. Wow.
Where do you get this game?
That is also
Hammerhead was born.
the download link is also in
The
the
game
description.
link is in the description.
Hell yeah.
Hammerhead was born.
Hammerhead.
Top Hammerhead was born. Name Hammerhead. Family Fish and Goblin.
And speaking of
Description, family,
Android,
Fish and Goblin.
Fish and Goblin. Wow.
Description: Hold a hard head and crush rocks in rush. It will be difficult if you encounter it on a ship. Like grain, meat, fish. Hate, fruit, nutrition, food. Gender: female. Person: prudent, leisurely. Health: 141. Power: 120. Intelligence: 99. Concentration: 85. Reflexes: 135.
Those are actually-
99.
Those are pretty good stats.
Toughness: 102. Would you like to take over Hammerhead and bring it up? No. Yes. Breed Memorial V1.21. Nickname.
Now
Nickname idiot.
now
Hammerhead
we,
selected.
we call it Dogo.
Cleared. I have cleared my name. Nickname idiot.
Doggo.
Clear. Okay, is name Doggo correct? Breed Memorial V Prill. Wow, small and cute. It is the first time to see a newborn monster.
Yes, that is a type of shark.
Seriously, I'll get it whenever we
Prill.
get it.
Prill. Newborn monsters are not good yet, so I don't book them
properly.
properly. Prill. I know. I'm watching properly. There are players, so it's okay. Mule. Born monsters are not brought to the farm and brought up. It's getting harder and harder. Monster revival. Resurrection of sleeping
Okay.
monster fusion. Market. Hibernation move. Move to another
So
place.
we're good to go now.
Prill. Well, let's go to the farm right away.
In fact,
Prill. I arrived. This is a farm. Dear, I will give the monsters a meal, train them, and raise them. Well, I will graze Doggo.
whoa.
Good. You can see the
Hammerhead
situation with
sharks
this.
can weigh up to like 600 kilograms,
Does this sound like a 600
which isn't very much for a shark, but
Does this sound like a 600 kilogram hammerhead to you?
Well, I mean, it's not a hammerhead, right? That's just what it was called.
True enough.
But this definitely doesn't sound like a hammerhead.
Good. You can see the situation with
What
this.
in the world
Well,
is
then
it
the
even
condition is.
doing?
Well, then the condition is. Yup, there is no problem.
Yes.
Oh, now right. My job is to check the health status of the monster one so we can report it to the breeder. Player refers to it and thinks about what to do with the monster. Also, I do training for a week, otherwise the effect won't appear.
For a thing that
In the
you
farm,
keep
you
as
can
a
do basic
pet,
fostering of
calling
monsters.
it monster is quite an insult.
Yeah.
I feel like they should be liberated and receive a more welcoming name.
I agree.
In the farm, you can do basic fostering of monsters. Please support training and rest from the menu. If you give instructions, monsters will be trained and the game will take a week. Please note that let's start training now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes,
And the game
tell me if
will
you want to
take
change the monster
weeks.
two ways. Go to the association's hibernation room and bring in monsters.
Yep.
Doggo is very well.
That's not what
train
it
the monster's
means at
ability.
all, but
Nope.
Rest. Give a week of rest to recover from fatigue. Item. Give item.
So yeah, basically,
Have no items. For training.
we
Train
can
the monster's
train it
ability.
here, and we can train different stats.
Horse rating. Y'all.
Frill, FRL array, log, skipping rope. There are various. I will use this to monsters and grow them. The tools you use change the ability to grow. Choose a tool that matches your ability to grow.
hey, what's going
However,
on?
it seems that monsters have good and bad skills, have easy to growing abilities, and do not. I also do not know in detail, so let's try variously.
Rich,
Besides, it
yes,
seems
we
that there is a
called
time when
our
monsters can easily
monster
develop their
doggo.
abilities. It
And
is said that the
if
growing
you
season will
don't
take
know
period.
why, then you've missed a lot of our more recent streams.
What is the knowledge of a book? A newborn child should want to develop
It
favorable
appears.
abilities. Is
More
that true?
recent being like the last time we actually streamed, which was like half a year ago.
Yeah, I think something like that is actually quite sad.
After training, fatigue and stress will accumulate. I have to take care of it there. If you are tired of the monsters, let's rest. In training, you can train your monster's abilities such as health, intelligence, etc. In order to win the competition, you need to have the appropriate ability.
Why didn't we
Let's
call the
actively
player doggo? I don't know. I
train. Also,
wanted
as
to
advised
call
by
the
Prill,
player
monsters have a time
doggo.
when their abilities can easily grow, and they have weak points. It is a good
Could've
idea
called
to
them
That
have
was
on
what
not
to do
me.
when.
We should have called the monster pretty screwed, like the highlight.
Running. Train health.
Pretty screwed.
Train array puzzle. Train intel book. Skipping rope. Log reception.
I think
Train
we can
toughness.
actually rename
Can we
the player.
rename?
I think we can.
Skipping book. Train concentration.
So we can train our
Puzzle. Iron Ray.
health,
Train health.
our
Iron
power.
Ray. Train power.
All the way
Puzzle.
to PS2.
Train
That's the
intelligence.
part where you mentioned doggos.
Puzzle. Book. Train concentration. Skipping rope.
This isn't
Train
even a
reflexes.
dog.
Log reception. Train
You
toughness.
can get cats in this game actually. Sometimes.
Oh, okay. So then the meme should
Train
be
toughness.
apparent to you.
Skipping rope. Train reflex. Train reflexes.
As to why
Book.
it's
Train
called-
concentration. Puzzle. Train intelligence. Book. Puzzle. Iron array.
It's
Train
called-
power.
Let's train.
Doggo.
Let's train. Do we train health or do we train power or do we train something else?
Running. Train health.
Everything.
We can't do that. I mean, I on my main save, I actually unlocked a lot of tools that can train multiple stats at once. But this is a first time save, and I
Iron
forgot
array.
how
Train power.
tedious this
Is
was.
it okay with iron array? Up. Middle. Power. 120.
PS2?
I am playing with a gamepad, and it is based on.
No.
Power 120
Rich
plus
was
5
saying
equals
he watched
125.
all of the streams back until
This week's
PS2. What?
PS2 the Psycho Strike?
Because monsters are creatures, weekly feeding is
But
essential.
that wasn't
I can
true.
relieve fatigue and stress a little, so it's important to choose them also. Pay is free, but other bait is paid. Choose food while consulting with the money you have.
Stress a little.
Oh, that's right. I will teach you the recommended food.
Now, not only humans
Real
are stressed,
recommendations.
but
Grilled
monsters
fish,
are
30G,
stressed too,
makes fish
and
commonly
nobody
used as
wants
bait.
to deal
Oh,
with a
so-
stressed monster.
It wants me to consult my money. So money, yo money,
Money, how you doing?
what do you think? Well, this person suggests we feed it fish, and I think it said it likes fish, so
It likes anything but the food that's actually healthy.
Doggo is very well.
yeah, it actually likes fish though, and fish are
For training.
considered
Train them
generally
at rest.
healthy.
Item status.
Okay,
Move. Move to another place.
I can rename my.
Okay, well,
Death Farm.
nutrition.
This part. Shop. Sir. Arena. Monster at Ilya's house. Load and say Ilya's
Let's
house.
see,
View breeding
can I
history.
rename
Monster.
these?
Breeder card. Development history. Monster dictionary. Move. Move to another monster. Develop breeder card. View name. Ilya. Breeder card. View develop breeder card. Name. Ilya. Breeder card. Development history. View monster move. Move to another place. Monster
I
dictionary.
can rename the
View of
monster.
147. Hammerhead. Fish glass goblin.
But
Breeder card. Development monster dictionary. Development history.
Yeah, well,
View
there's
development
no
history.
point. Oh well.
Death Farm.
Yeah, so
I think
Basically,
someone
can do
earlier
hyper
also
training.
said that you can't rename trainers, so...
okay. So because this game has a lot going on, and I think just like playing it for a while would take a while.
of the
You said it doesn't like healthy food. Sounds like us humans. What? Nobody said that.
Yeah, actually, that's a fair point. Very true.
You should see if you can disable that TTS thing.
Yeah, should be able to.
Stream team. League dashboard. YouTube. League dashboard.
I don't think it has
What would you name it to? Fisho?
Fisho.
WNL has access to this site's tranquility. US English feed, YouTube, live chat, text,
Fisher?
Chrome, YouTube.
I like Fisho.
Alert. YouTube, live chat, text, twos, combo box, collapse,
Fisher.
Microsoft voice. Images, checkbox, spit pitch, spit volume, spit delay, spin button, editable 0
No, I
in
don't think
seconds.
I don't think you can
Blue
turn
dashboard,
that off, which is really dumb.
New tab,
I can
Google
disable
Maps.
the extension, I guess.
Extension select. Extend.
You should, because then everything gets red.
Explain
And
mark.
then
Heading level 3 US English female volume way back water run W YouTube live chat docs heading YouTube 0 the 6 ID inspect link H
might
button
not
detail
want
button
that.
remove toggle button pressed extension enabled not pressed
Goodbye.
link dashboard
Okay, so
Breed more.
because the game has a lot going on, I think what I'm going to
Breed
do
more.
instead of actually like trying to get very far. I mean, we will probably get far, but I want to kind of show the different areas of the game, like all the different things you can do. And I think that on its own is going to give us enough material for failing. So let's do that. So we've been at the farm and
But
we
hey, I mean,
trained a bit.
gym facility that can do
we
harder
not
training
know that at least he can stream.
Yep. So let's actually quickly go over the rest of the game. The gym is basically like the farm, except you can get use the training equipment that trains stuff harder. Some of which is not free. You can buy it outright in the shop, but if you can't afford it, I think the gym's like 10% of the cost of the equipment to like rent it for a use. So it's something you're gonna be probably using quite often when you start. But as you level up, like at higher ranks, you will probably start doing more stuff.
park play with monsters and practice competitions
And a park is a cool place, so let's go to the park.
Brill 4 I hope you like the air
Fall? What if it's fall mean? I mean, it's a word.
in this park you can play with monsters and practice competitions you're about the park about practice of meeting competition about play
Play with
about the walk
monsters.
not particular about the walk about the park this park was set up as a place to interact with breeders and monsters
I just disabled that. Shit.
link dashboard YouTube Google Chrome link dashboard
Question.
Do I just refresh Chrome? Let me just.
Why? No, why is that even open? Like, you can just close the video.
alert
Oh, fair enough.
alert box widget
I
document
had it open just to double check that it's. I just had it open to double check if it's working. Honestly.
Yeah, I have it open.
Okay.
I'm looking at the chat.
Okay, beautiful.
Breed Memorial V1 this park was set up as a place to
this-
interact with breeders and monsters
No, it's not really like Matamon, because Matamon is more story-oriented, I guess.
Yep.
And you also can't really do as much with your monster, like with your Matamon, as you can do with your monsters.
This has more mini games. I mean, Manamon has mini games too, but in this game, the mini games actually get influenced by the stats of your monster, not just by your skill at playing them.
And I mean, the mini games in this game are pretty much like the games. Like, so the mini games are the games.
Yeah.
because it's
Or
wide.
is the
It's also
game.
used to practice
The mini game
competitions.
is the game. That's
Yeah.
a lot of meta shit going on.
But you'll. I think you'll see what we mean.
You're about the park. About practice of meeting competition.
It's bubbling along.
Here you can practice the competitions that will take place in the competition.
Okay, that makes perfect. That's a lot of meta too.
I can feel the rules of the game with my body, and I think it will help to think about the capture to win the championship.
Whoa.
Talking about
Are we still
handling.
talking about?
So first it was talking about like not being able to handle enough like all the monster, and I was like talking about feeling the rules with her body
with
and
your body.
And then, because I practice carefully, I also grow a
should've-
monster. That's why some breeders practice every week as
limit on
training.
this video.
Oh, now that gives a whole new meaning to breed.
And then, because I
Okay.
practice carefully, I also grow a monster. That's why some breeders practice every week as training.
Oh,
What?
oh God.
Oh no, I never looked at it this way, but fuck. Hell, I just like reading this again on the streams. Like,
Well,
You're about the park. About practice of meeting about play.
about play. Oh yeah, let's hear about play.
Sometimes don't you think it's good to
yes.
play with monsters?
Talk about.
Yes. Do you think it's good to play with monsters?
What?
Sometimes?
Yes.
Sometimes don't you think it's good to play with monsters? It's too cute, isn't it? With his knowledge of a book, play can form trust with
Whoa.
monsters, and it's also a stress relief.
Yes, I agree.
Anyway,
Yeah,
monsters
are
do their
we
best to meet
still
iOS
talking
expectations,
about-
so let's take a break from time to time. Anyway, monsters do their best to meet iOS expectations, so let's take a break from time to time. You're about the park, about practice, about
Okay.
play, about the walk. How walk? That's the meaning. Wouldn't it be nice to take a leisurely walk with a monster? In this park, monsters are gathered, and the landscape also changes depending on the season. Are you tired from training and work every day? I have to play once in a while. You're about the park. About
Yeah.
not particularly.
I thought
So-
you were just talking about that.
Yeah, so the walk is pretty cool as well because you go into like a top-down view and you can walk around and interact with other monsters. Start driving an RC car around to piss them off. Throw frisbees. It's pretty weird. Although, honestly, it's like probably one of the things I do the least in the game.
If you do not understand something, always ask. Doggo is very well. Practice the competition.
Oh, do we-
Practice the mini games. Play mini games.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's it? You don't even get to ask anything else?
you can.
Walk. Rest. Item.
I
Give
can
item
go-
status. Hibernation with description. Move.
Oh, over
description.
here.
Check the park description.
This description menu, and then I can bring up any of those again.
Hibernate status. Item. Rest. Walk. Mini games. Practice the competition. Practice the
So,
competition.
yeah, as we just said, this game
Why
has
does
a...
it say competition so weird?
I don't know.
Mini. Practice the competition. Practice the competition.
Yeah, it does sound a bit weird. So there are a couple of different mini games here, and they all they're influenced by different stats.
Depth farm.
Whoops.
Breeding in mod gym. Park shop. Park. Play with monsters. Practice competition. Doggo is very well.
I just realized
Practice the
this is
competition. Practice the
PG-13.
competition.
Why are we trying to make legit monsters? Why don't we just mess it all up?
Well, I mean, I've never actually killed a monster by like overstressing it too much and stuff. So I mean, you know,
All right, let's go fucking do it.
that sounds like a thing to do. So
Mini games.
Um,
Practice the competition. Practice the
we
competition.
can practice different competitions here.
Coliseum. Practice the Coliseum.
The Coliseum is pretty much battles. They're kind of like man-on-man battles, except you have distance to worry about too. So it's kind of an active time battle type thing, like in Final Fantasy. So like every move has a cooldown and a warm-up time. And as that's going on, you can walk forward and back, and different moves have different ranges, and so you can actually kind of dodge stuff and things. And the moves can also mess that cooldown up.
Marathon. Practice the marathon.
Marathon is running, so you have to kind of do stamina management, essentially, and like you have to jump over logs, yeah, that's all there.
Man, it says you did, that's the first thing I did, and the only thing I'm good at.
Oh,
What,
Flag
killing
race.
your
Practice the flag
monsters?
race.
flag race is like capture the
I
flag.
never managed to either, and I always overworked my monsters to the point where resting for a week wasn't enough.
Wait, I never had that happen. Wow. The flag race is
Yeah,
flag. Yeah. So the flag thing is basically capture the flag. You can steal it from other monsters. It's pretty interesting.
Contests. Practice the contest.
And the contests are basically just comparing different stats, and they make different noises. And there was a crowd, and you have to
that's
get
amazing. I've never seen my monster die.
Get them excited.
Description. Description of comp return.
I
Return
have
to
seen
main
mine die because I was reckless during
Oh.
a battle. and it
I'm
was
really
funny.
excited to play Shadowrun again because I've got my GPD back.
Well, yeah, technically it's a different GPD, but yeah, very true.
Well, yeah, okay, fine, but
Yeah.
I got my
Description.
GPD
Coliseum.
back.
Practice the Coliseum.
So, which game do you guys want to see first? I'm open to suggestions.
Connor, what's up?
Oh, look who's here. What's going on? What's up, bro?
Rich says, does this play out in real time? Yes, it does.
It does.
Okay, fine. You know what? Fucking flag race. Let's go.
Alright.
Merit flag race. Practice alone. Practice flag race operations and check monster S skills. Practice with everyone. Practice with other monsters in this park in practice. Description. Description of the flag race.
Yeah, so we'll practice with everyone, and I'm kind
Practice
of...
with everyone.
I could
Practice
look
with
at
other
the
monsters in this park in
descriptions and
practice.
actually explain how it works, but I think it's best that I do it on
Do
my
you
own.
practice with other breeders nearby?
Yes.
No. Yes. Doggo. Move. 28. Hold. 3. Range. 1. Threat. 20. Calm. 28.
Oh, wow. It right away can hold 3 flags.
Miriam. Move. 37. Hold. 1. Range. 1. Threat. 46.
That's
Calm.
really
50.
good.
Nicole. Move. 35.
Actually.
Hold. 1.
Yeah, I
range
figured
flower.
as
Move.
much.
32.
What?
Hold. 2. Preparation okay. Start flag race.
Onomayana said that she's actually not that bad, just, you know,
Do you want to operate Doggo? No.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, we
I
are
figured.
walking around.
West,
That's a flag.
east,
We pick it up, and now we have to walk through a box and drop it off, basically. I mean, like I said, it's capture the flag. There's a flag over there, so we can hold multiple. And how many you can hold depends on your monster's stats.
east,
And as you can see, this game does actually support diagonal.
south,
She also says,
south,
That speech you hear.
that it's really easy to skip ahead 2 ranks from the start with the flag races. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's actually easy to do with the Coliseum too if you
East.
train yourself right.
So I'm not quite sure what they were going for here. So I guess it's supposed to like sound like bubbly,
Yeah.
Northwest.
except it sounds
yo.
like it's just bouncing around.
South.
Yo, buddy.
Is this thing?
2 remaining. 20 hours, 30 minutes, and 0 seconds.
That's another monster.
South.
And it's just all that flag
Own
I
it.
wanted to take. I want to get that flag.
Own it! Own it! Own it!
I was going for the box.
You are too far away.
North.
Yeah, it's way too fast.
North.
So who got the thing? Did I
Pretty
get
fast
it?
for a plant.
Oh, that
North.
might be a flower. Oh, is that the Rage Flower? Or do we have the Rage Flower? Some of these have really weird names
The
too.
rage flower?
I've seen some names in this game that are very clearly Manamon inspired. I think I've seen an Aqua at one point.
South. East.
Oh, and that sound means we're carrying all the flags.
Connor, you've been on a trip all your life. Eventually, you're just going to wake up and you're going to be someone else after, like, you know, a night of way too many drugs.
North. North.
We did not announce this very much because we didn't
North,
actually
north.
think this was going to work very
North.
well.
North. East. East.
So,
East.
but now that we know that at least he can stream,
West.
You can expect bondage and other things.
North.
yay!
North. North.
Don't say that too loudly. YouTube will ban us.
Oh yeah, true.
North.
Current score, 12
Oh,
points.
and as you know, we can't be hacking anymore.
Current score, 13
Oh
points.
yeah, very true.
South.
Because hacking is bad, okay? Code 7 stream, that is a very, very valid
One place
point.
below. Score
Very
13.2
soon.
plays Rage Flower.
Yeah.
Score 8.3 plays Mirror.
Probably
Score 4.4
next time,
plays
because
Nicole.
I
Score 4 point.
haven't actually... I know nothing about the new chapters. I've, like, been purposefully
Ditto.
trying to avoid them.
Me too. I have heard
So-
they're good. I've heard you get to program a robot, which is not much of a spoiler really. I guess I mean kind of is maybe, but like I've heard it's good.
Doggo grew up as a result of practice. Concentration
How
85 plus
dare
2 equals 87, intelligence 99 plus 2 equals 101, toughness 102 plus 2 equals 104. Grill recommendations. Grilled fish, 30G. Baked fish commonly used as bait.
Let's give it something it hates. If we're gonna mess it up, let's give it something it hates.
Hey, potato. Grain 10G. Cheap
No,
grains.
no, Connor.
Milk,
I'm
nutrition
the
food
Bob
10G. Nutrition is
Ross
good.
of
Rice milk,
dragons.
Grain 30G. Common grilled fish. Iron grape. Fruit
I think
20G.
it didn't like fruit, didn't it? I think let's give it a fruit. Here, have a grape. Yeah, I don't think it likes that.
Yep, I didn't like that.
Doggo is fine.
No, don't spoil the end of episode. No!
Crack Coliseum.
Don't look at it. This is why I turned text to speech off on my end.
Marathon. Practice the marathon.
Wait, but episode 3.
2 and 3. We're actually 2 episodes. Did they release
No,
two? They,
Rihanna was.
no, they released 2 episodes at once.
Oh! It's like there's a cliffhanger. Now I've ruined it all.
Well,
Gee, what a spoiler.
So,
Coliseum.
what do we do next? Do we do the battle, the marathon, or the beauty contest?
How dare you? How dare you tell me there's a cliffhanger? No, that just basically explains the whole story.
Is there anyone in here who like has not watched the Avengers? Oh, I guess Endgame spoilers. Kind of too late for that now. So,
At least we have more games to catch up on now. Yes.
what game?
That
What mini game do we do?
20 hours.
next?
34 minutes.
Here's a sound suggestion. What about the next one?
Oh,
Marathon. Flag race contests. Practice the contest.
fair enough. Let's do that.
Practice
Oh,
line.
I mean, I
Practice
did
contest.
I mean, we
mean that
started-
literally.
we
I meant
started-
as in the next game that you were going to play.
Oh.
Practice line.
I'm
Test operations
supposed
and check
to
monster S
be...
skills.
Okay, never mind.
Practice with description. Just return. Discrete practice with
But I guess
practice
it
with
works.
monsters in this park. Can you practice with other breeders nearby? No. Yes.
So yeah, now we have...
Coolness 12. Beauty 8. Cleverness 12. Cuteness 13. Toughness 9. Hackinen. Coolness 13. Beauty 18.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Coolness,
Code 7.
8,
That's gonna
beauty,
be
13,
pretty
CD.
fucking
Good
epic.
preparation. Okay. Start the contest.
Yeah, so basically I kind of have to pick the best stat for
Do you want to
stuff
operate Doggo?
in this one. It's very simple.
Entry number 1.
Yes, please operate Doggo.
Will do.
Doggo.
Every time they
Break
clap,
on
there is
Doggo.
vibrations, by the way. Because that makes sense.
There's such heavy claps, like...
Oh wow, I didn't... Whoa! The mic picks up a lot of noise from the motor, watch.
That was like a...
Oh my
Entry
god.
number 4.
Whoa, that is really cool. That is a lot of interference.
Sword E.
Probably the USB port.
Turn 1 theme cute. Hackinen.
Wait, are we rating for cuteness?
Sword E.
Yep, in this case we are. But the
That was
different...
not very cute.
Nicole.
That was not very... I don't think that
Neither
even...
was
I don't
that.
think... I don't... That was cute.
The venue has begun to swell. Doggo.
No,
Expected
don't
acquisition, 10
spoil
points.
the
Beauty.
cats.
Expected acquisition 8 points. Clever. Acute.
Have I
Expected
actually
acquisition
talked
15
about
points. Current
my
theme.
new cats on
I don't...
stream?
I don't believe you have, no. In fact, if you can find...
Which actually just goes to show how little we streamed.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because we got
Attention
those in
attracts.
October last year.
Yeah.
Turn 2 theme ghoul.
Yeah,
Hackinen.
so now we have 3 cats, and 2 of them are small, and they're the most adorable, most affectionate kittens in the history of cats. And I swear to God, did you just get booed?
No, the other AIs are getting booed.
The venue has begun to swell.
So basically the way
Doggo.
this whole
Expected
system
acquisition
works
14
is
points.
like
Current theme.
there is a theme, and if you go along relatively with the so if you go with the theme, like right now it's cool, it builds up the crowd level, and if you get it
Yes.
up to all the way, it doubles your score for that round. But if you can also go with something vaguely similar, so instead of if you instead of cool go for cute, for example, that's close enough. So that won't do anything, but you will still get points. But if I go for like clever or something
Now-
instead, that's when you get booed, and that lowers the excitement level.
Okay, so how does that make sense? Like, I would not necessarily think that cool means cute.
I mean, I don't know if that works. I think I
Beauty.
would imagine
Clever.
it should.
Expect cute. Expected acquisition 11 points.
I mean, I can try. Even though that's not how we get the most points, but oh, you're
Theme
right.
Beauty.
Now we did get booed.
Hackinen.
I guess beauty would have made
No,
more sense.
no more, no
The
more,
venue has begun to swell. Sword E.
no more. Okay, no
Are
more.
they still spoiling Code 7 in the chat?
Nicole.
No. No dead cats, okay? None.
Cool. Expected acquisition 12 points. Beauty. Expected acquisition 9 points. Current theme.
I will be very sad. I will cry on stream.
What is the next active jump out? Attention. Turn 4 theme. Clever. Hackinen.
The next active jump out?
What is the next act to jump out? Attention,
The
track.
venue is full of enthusiasm. It is very
Oh,
exciting.
the
Nicole.
next act 2 jump out.
Yep. If this voice gets too annoying, let me know.
Well, not this one.
Or this one. Oh, maybe.
Or this
The beat of the
one.
venue
Oh,
is about to
never
explode.
mind.
Well,
It
what
jumped
happens?
out.
What it will be. Doggo.
Oh, so
Cool. Expected acquisition 10 points.
the game just told us that the venue is about to explode.
Beauty.
So what we can
Expected
do
acquisition 7 points.
is if we go with the theme now,
Clever. Expected acquisition 14 points. Current theme.
which we're going to, is gonna do this.
Turn 5 theme group.
And that just gave us way more
Doggo.
points.
Cool. Expected acquisition 14 points. Current theme.
Now, I am thoroughly disappointed because there was clearly no
The venue
explosion
has begun to
going
swell.
on.
Hackinen.
I mean, there was a tiny one, sort of. What was that noise?
Sword E.
Well, so much for the explosion.
The venue has begun to swell. Nicole.
Aaron, hello? Is that how you say it, or is it Iran?
1 place Hackinen.
I suppose it's
176.2 place.
Oh, by the way, if you
100.
hear music in the background, that's there is a concert going on with like kind of famous 90s band. So if this video ever disappears, by the way, that's probably also why. I mean, it's very audible.
Don't make it more audible.
Yeah.
No reason for the copyright gods to
106 reflexes,
strike.
135 plus 2 equals 137 power, 125 plus frill recommendations. Grilled fish, 30
Are these pigs body shaming the monsters? Yes.
Meat for Iria grape.
Let's give it another grape.
Being produced as cheap food. Doggo looks fine, but I think I cannot do practice the competition. Prep Coliseum. Prep marathon. Flag contest. Description. Return. Return to
Oh,
the
now we
marathon.
have to go
Description
go
contest. Flag
from the
race.
top.
Marathon. Coliseum. Practice the Coliseum.
Oh, so we now get to do a battle.
Well, it would still be copyright infringement if we streamed it on our own website or YouTube. So, in theory, it wouldn't matter.
It doesn't, no.
Practice the battle. Place the simulated battle. Conduct a mock battle with nearby monsters. Do a mock battle? No. Yes.
It's not happening.
Like,
Doggo.
okay,
0 win 0 lost. Takinen. 0 win
the
0 lost.
chance of actually getting found out are probably lower. On the other hand, if this were to happen on our website,
Battle start. Start condition. Checks.
then
Battle
we
start.
would get a
Start playing against Takinen.
DMCA and we would have to actually take the thing down. What happens here in this case is that in theory we could have it settled so that they receive all the revenue, which would suck, but you know, but the thing could at least still stay online.
Yeah.
Do you want to
It's
operate
not
again?
it's not a good system by in any stretch of the imagination, but
So yeah.
Press the up and down arrow keys to select moves, and press the enter key to determine the move.
So yeah, this is kind of like a Matamon or whatever battle, but there are some differences.
Physical, middle, prepare peck, prepare 1.0 seconds, body blow, prepare 1.7 seconds, cooldown 1.7 seconds, accuracy 58.0%, remaining time 60 seconds.
So the battle is on a timer, a 60-second timer in this case. Some of them are longer, and then we can get the stats for this.
Physical, middle, prepare 1.0 seconds, cooldown 1.7 seconds, damage D, accuracy C, critical rate C, A down none.
So it's not a very good move, but,
Physical,
but I mean, we
short,
don't have a
prepare
lot.
1.0 seconds.
As you
Cooldown
battle,
body
it
blow,
randomly
prepare 1.7
unlocks
seconds.
new
Cooldown
moves. Like, it's
1.7
literally
seconds.
random
Accuracy
as you play. Like, you might pick a
58.0%,
move and something
remaining
goes, "Shoo." Oh, hey, I know something new, let's try it. And it just randomly does it. And then that move stays with you. So, if I pick a move,
body blow.
we both start,
body blow.
Press the up and down
both
arrow
start
keys to
moving
select moves,
around
and prepare
until
1.0
both
seconds.
our timers
There's
run.
lots
3
of
seconds.
like
Body blow.
body and
Body
lots
blow.
of people going here in this game today.
Concentration effects are starting. 20. Press the up
There's a
and down
lot
arrow
of
keys to
force
double.
going on now.
11. 20. 21 slow 5.0 seconds.
So that just slowed us down for 5 seconds. And
Punch.
while the slow timer is going on
Press the
with
up and
5
down arrow
rating,
keys
which
to
I
select
didn't
moves,
actually
and
know
press the peck.
because I haven't
1.0
played
seconds.
the game
Cooldown
that
2.3
much.
seconds. Accuracy 82.0%.
But it didn't
remaining
even
time
do
49
much
seconds.
because all those monsters did was run away from each other.
Well, I was running away because I was slowed down for 5 seconds.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
want to be too close, so
Yeah, but the monster also did. Like, it didn't actually chase.
Oh, well, that's very, very true.
Body blow. Prepare 1.7 seconds.
It might be,
Cooldown
but the
1.7
way the
seconds.
camera is
Accuracy
set up in this game
82.0%.
is
Remaining
kind
time
of
49 seconds.
Yes, it is Aaron. Okay, good.
Doggo. Body blow. 12. Press the up and
See,
down
now
arrow
it was
keys to select
chasing.
moves, and press the enter key to determine the move.
Like the other guy was very clearly chasing me there.
Peck. Body blow.
So
Prepare 1.7
you can
seconds.
either
Cooldown 1.7
lose
seconds.
when the
Accuracy
timer runs out,
82.0%. Remaining
and
time 46
you have
seconds.
less
Yeah.
health than the other guy.
That's a good
or-
strategy.
Yeah.
Doggo. 20.
Just hold left
Easy
arrow
to get
all the
started.
time.
Takinen. Press the up and down arrow. Doggo. Body blow.
Oh no.
21 slow 6.3 seconds.
We're getting...
Takinen. Honey. 21 slow 5.7 seconds.
Wow. We're doing really badly.
Takinen. Honey.
What the hell?
20 slow
It was
5.7
chasing me.
seconds.
Like, you were asking why it wasn't chasing me. It
In
was...
place?
Doggo. Concentration.
Well, no,
effects
because
on
I'm retreating.
31 slow 9.0
Oh, we just
seconds.
died.
Takinen locked off unit.
Clearly working very well.
Yeah, so the way the panning in this game works is a bit weird. Basically, like, if they're too far apart from each other, they're panned to the left
Doggo
and
grew
right
up as
of
a
the
result of
stereo
practice. L
field.
127 plus 2 equals
But
129 reflex.
if they could close distance, then both of them move into the middle, even if like one of them is on the far right of the screen. So you kind of have to get used to.
Yeah,
the
no,
way
I mean, like, the
perspective
camera
works.
sort of pans around.
Yeah.
I get that.
It is 5 months.
Fifth
Frill
month.
recommendations. Milk. 10G. Nutrition is good.
I don't think it likes nutrition, didn't it? I don't think it did.
Yeah, no.
Doggo is a little tight. I think you should rest. Practice the competition. Practice the competition mini games. Play mini games. Rest. Items.
A bit of grass just
Practice
managed
the
to beat
competition.
us.
Prep Coliseum. Practice marathon. Practice the marathon. 0.5 kilograms alone. Practice marathon operations and check monster S skills.
0.5 kilograms!
Everybody 0.5 kilograms. Practice with other monsters in this park in practice.
Does it really have kg in there?
Everybody
2 kilograms alone. Practice 2
0.5
for everyone.
kilograms.
Practice with 5 this group return. This 5 everybody
Yes,
0.5 kilograms.
5 kilograms.
2 kilograms for 5 kilograms for everyone. Practice with other monsters.
5 kilograms for everyone!
5 kilograms for everyone.
5 kilograms of what?
Questionable
No.
substances.
Yes.
I would hope so.
Doggo. Stamina. 14,592. Foot power. 13. Mental. 10. Concentration.
Whoa.
10. Stride 2.28. Endurance 8. Miriam. Stamina.
Is that
13,314.
correct?
Foot power.
Yeah.
7. Mental. 21. Concentration. 12. Stride 2.34. And Miriam. Melsha. Stamina. 15,744. Backbone. Stamina. 14,000. Course information. Preparation. Okay.
Yeah, so the way
Start now.
this
Do you
works
want to
is
know?
you have a
Yes.
stamina meter that you have to watch out for. If that runs out, you fall over, basically.
Just like in real life.
So, we're in this... Oh, it's not speeding up.
66 meters. Remaining distance. 4,934 meters. Remaining stamina. 100%. Moisture. 98%. Base. 32%.
So we overtook that thing. So, different terrain. So, obviously we can't run as fast here, but the stamina still gets used up.
Current position, 426 meters. Remaining distance, 4,574 meters. Remaining
Oh,
stamina,
man, you
51%.
checked that, like,
Moisture,
just a
95%.
bit
Base,
too late.
91%.
The water uses way too much stamina.
Current position, 563 meters. Remaining distance, 4,437 meters. Remaining stamina, 36%.
Sadly, you cannot just check the stamina on its own, which I think would be useful.
Oh shit, I should probably look at chat. Yes, these games seem to be sharing sounds a lot. Like that you know. Did you ever play Light Battles 1?
Doggo, section 1 passage, 1 minute
You're
22
gonna
seconds.
fall over, dude.
It's funny you talk about that, just...
Yep.
Oh no, I saved it!
Section 1 passage, 1 minute 31 seconds.
I stopped just in time. Or slowed down just in time.
So
I
did
think-
you ever? What is World of Chaos?
I don't think we ever played
Section one
that.
passage,
I think it's a
1
red
minute,
spot. I
41
think it's a killer clone, isn't it? I honestly don't keep up with this shit anymore. We have played...
I don't either.
We have played an older version of the Light Battles thing. Oh, I was...
Shot, section
I was-
1 passage,
Dude, what are
1
you
minute
doing?
52 seconds.
I think we played the Light Battles thing on one of our older streams, but it wasn't the latest version. Wow, well, someone just crashed, and for some reason, the gamepad doesn't vibrate
Nicola,
when
we'll
you
try.
crash, but it vibrates when other people do. So that makes perfect sense.
Apparently, what is Clash of Lightsabers, dude?
That's that thing, isn't it?
Oh, is that same game?
Isn't it?
Yep. Fish aren't very good at jumping, indeed. Unless you're a dolphin.
I really like dolphins.
Well, it always sounds really weird when these things come running in.
Especially when you have the game time sped up when you're waiting for them at the finish line.
Current position, 1,838 meters. Remaining distance, 3,162 meters. Remaining stamina, 41%. Moisture,
Alright,
72%.
jump, fish,
Base,
jump.
100%.
This is
Whoa, for a minute I thought you wouldn't make it.
Section 2 passage, backing, section 2 passage. 1 minute
You're
43
screwed!
seconds. Moisture, section 2 passage, 1 minute 27 seconds. Miriam, section 2 passage, 1 minute
So
39
now,
seconds.
as you might be able to figure out,
This is a very chill game. Like they were kind of doing these mini games.
are we even doing very well right now?
No.
I love the matter of factness. It's like, are we even? No.
You only give no water at the next water station. Current stamina 19%.
Yeah. Well,
But it doesn't say our hydration.
I think it was like 60 or 70, 60% or something. But we probably
No,
got-
we're not, as usual. But hey, that's what you came for. That's what.
Yeah, I can actually play this game pretty well, and on my actual save, I have S class
Current
on
position,
most of
2,501
them.
meters.
Like,
Remaining distance, 2,499 meters. Remaining
what's the
stamina,
highest
81%.
class? The highest class you can actually get is
2,570
the
meters.
double
Remaining
S
distance,
class?
2,483 meters. Remaining stamina,
Although the sim
84%.
doesn't read it
Moisture,
like that, but I don't want to read it the way
That
the
is
sim does.
not a very fortunate name.
Yeah, no. Definitely don't want to say that on
Position,
stream.
2,794 meters. Remaining distance, 2,206 meters. Remaining stamina, 44%. Moisture, 96%. Base, 99%.
96% moisture. Your monster is dripping.
It's a fish, dude!
Doggo, section 3 passage, 1 minute 30 seconds.
Can you do it? Can you do it? Are you going to be able to? Oh no, you're just about dead.
I mean, it actually got through the session. It got through that section
Section 3 passage,
before
1 minute
anyone
35
else.
seconds.
I mean, now it's being overtaken, but still.
Yeah, great. Run! So how much stamina does it give you? Good going!
Hey, it's not just me.
Oh, well.
Current position, 3,260 meters. Remaining distance, 1,740 meters. Remaining stamina, 59%. Moisture, 87%. Base, 19%.
We'll let it regenerate through its grassy bit.
Oh no, World of Chaos, the new Chinese MMORPG. That's right.
Oh, right. No, we didn't play that. But that's definitely an idea. And I don't know if we'll do it today, but tomorrow. Well, the gamepad just vibrated, so I guess someone just crushed it.
Nicola, are we even doing very well? No, but for PG13 that means yes.
Oh, I mean, if that's how the scale works, no.
Our BB3 save does still exist.
Yeah, it does exist. Unfortunately, he patched out the bug. With
we
the
meant to
lines.
play Dreamland as well, so we're probably gonna do that sometime.
Oh yeah.
Moisture, section 4 passage, 1 minute 33
But
seconds.
we have a ton of stuff that we meant to play, so we're not gonna run out of ideas anytime
Yeah,
soon.
and there was also like this New Horizons that I wanted to do, and apparently next week this iOS audio defense style game is coming out. That is apparently going to be
Aw,
pretty
sick.
okay. So that's also something.
And you're
that's
gonna fall
definitely-
over again. Good job.
I don't care.
Miriam, section
I
4
love
passage, 1 minute 46 seconds.
Oh wow, 2013 called. They want their song back.
Current position,
That's how relevant
4,125
the
meters.
meme
Remaining
we
distance,
referenced on the
875
stream
meters. Remaining stamina, 32%. Moisture, 74%. Base, 16%.
Unless
Current
you
position,
wanna-
4,125
Sorry, the analog stick. It keeps going to the left and right, and that's like reports the info. I'm gonna use a D-pad.
And
That was not me.
dude, you're literally going to overtake these just to flop over again.
Yep. Dude,
Theoretically, now you're flopping into water, so you should drown.
actually, that would be kind of an interesting concept.
See, all these people are taking their sweet ass time, but
Well, that's because the maximum speed in the because the maximum speed in the water is not high.
Current position, 4,471 meters. Remaining distance.
Yeah, but none of these people are
549
flopping
meters.
over.
Remaining stamina,
None of these
33%.
have
Moisture,
flopped
67%.
once.
Base, 22%.
Good point.
You
Some-
flopped
they-
like 3 times.
I think it's more. Actually. Yeah.
Really?
Sometimes. Actually, maybe it didn't leave.
I think it's more, actually.
Current position, 4,564 meters. Remaining distance, 436 meters. Remaining stamina, 39%. Moisture,
All right, buddy, you
63%.
can do
Base,
this.
28%.
People are gonna start running, so you better fucking get your shit together and don't flop like 1 meter.
I've done that. I flopped like 20 meters before the finish line.
You are screwed. It's literally about to happen. Dude, it's literally about to happen.
You were saying?
Oh no, you got lucky. But you're still gonna be overtaken.
Unless this thing flops. Oh no, it also saved itself.
Current position.
Okay, go, 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 go.
Remaining distance. 37 meters. Remaining stamina. 24%. Go!
Oh my god!
Oh, I think we came like second or third.
Holy shit!
Which is actually kind of... Now we wait. And we wait. And we wait. And oh my god, what is going on?
One
What
plays
the
Macklin.
fuck?
Time 8 minute 58 second. 2 plays Doggo. Time 8 minute 58 second. 3 plays Melcher. Time 9 minute 0 second. 4 plays Miriam. Time 9 minute 22 second.
Oh, that was not too bad, I guess.
Back in interval
Cool.
time section 1. 1 minute 30. Doggo interval. Melcher
That
interval
could have
times
gotten
Miriam interval
a lot
times Doggo
worse.
grew up as a result of practice. Reflexes 139 plus 2 equals 141. Health 143 plus 2 equals 145. Toughness 106 plus 2 equals 100.
So,
Sound Thinking has no idea what's going on right now. Yeah, you kind of missed the intro where we were talking about everything.
there are different items and things that you can...
Oh
time.
no,
This week.
Nicola says this
Practice
game
the
was
competition.
made with
Practice the competition.
ideas from blindfold games. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Maybe I'm not as excited about it anymore.
I mean, the guy has a podcast, and literally every episode of the podcast starts like this. Record button. Double tap to stop recording. So you know that's
oh no, it can't be good.
yep. That's
This is gonna be so beautifully horrible that we just need to stream it.
yeah. Right. So yeah, there are different items that you unlock as you play this that like boost different stats and things that we're not talking about because that happens later in the game, and like you just have to basically keep. You train different stats that influence different parts of the competition, like your health and your reflexes help with this running thing because it gets more stamina. The power and the intelligence obviously do affect your physical and magical attacks in the battle. There's a lot of stat stuff going on that we're completely glossing over here.
Minigames. Play minigames.
Just know that it's there if you play it. Now, let's do some minigames.
Wood search. Find and collect firewood. Memory voice. Let's find the card that sounds the same voice.
So this is kind of a... So, this is
Wood search. Find and
kind of
collect
like
firewood.
Super Icon, I guess, sort of.
Memory voice. Let's find the card that
And
sounds
this
the same
is
voice.
like a memory game, which is timed. So, let's do this one
Wow,
first.
really? I would not have thought.
I know.
Wood search.
So
Do you play
let's
wood
do
search?
the icon thing, I guess, first.
Do you want to check the rules? No.
So, you pick up the wood, you don't pick up the bricks. You pick up that. You don't pick up that thing. Makes sense.
This is the time where I point out that we have too many games like this. Oh, good job.
Yep. At least it does diagonal movement, which a lot of developers forget to do.
Yeah, and it's fast. Like, that movement feels good in this game, but
I mean, honestly,
I
because
did not say that.
considering this game is free, I think it's not bad at all.
No, this game is really good. I really like this game. I meant like we have two audiences that take this minigame as their core concept,
Oh yeah. Very true.
and then
So the mini games in this game also change based on like what season it is. So right now it's summer, so we get like memory games and stuff. And you also get like a game where you shoot each other with water bombs. But in winter, there is a mini game where you're throwing snowballs back and forth, and there is also a game where your goal is literally to slap the monster. So I mean,
that sounds like a terrible euphemism.
it
Results.
does.
Points. 88 points.
Really does.
Thrill recommendations. Aria Grade 20G.
Yeah.
Lunch being produced as cheap food.
My trainer is getting. My assistant all has the idea
Dude,
now.
have you ever given it anything it likes?
Practice
No.
the competition. Practice the competition.
Actually, no, I did at the beginning.
Have you ever
Once.
put it
Wood
to
search. Memory
sleep?
voice. Description.
No.
Memory voice. Let's find the card that sounds the same
How
voice.
is
Do you
it
play memory
doing?
voice?
It's tired.
Do you want to check the rules? No.
Never. We don't play by the rules.
First card, C. Second card. E1. Second card, D, C, D, A1.
Oh, oops.
First A2. Second card.
I
A1,
think
D1,
we've
C,
seen this one before.
What?
A1. Second card, C, D. First E1. Second D1, C, D, A1, A8. First card, A4. Second card, B. First card, D,
Yeah, so
D1.
basically,
Second card, C1, C. First
it's
card,
doing
C.
like a.
Second card, D. First card, C, D1. D2. Second card, First card, A3. Second card.
Oh, Miana brings up a valid point that we can't mark the
Second card,
translation
B3.
if we don't bring up the rules.
First card, B1. Second, C.
Oh, thank you.
So after checking about 50 cards, we've finally gotten one correct.
First card.
And 2.
Second card, D2.
Oh
A2.
shit!
First dot, this card has been A2. Second card, A. First B1 dot C2. Second card dot B.
Ah, fuck.
First dot C2. Second dot B1.
I just entered the wrong one.
First A2 A3. Second card dot, this card has been C3. First C. Second card D4. First D2. Second card D1. Second D1.
Hey, which voice is this? It's Lee.
D1.
It's vocalizer Lee.
Got D3. Got this card.
Which I actually bought.
Got D. Got D. Got this card has been B1.
Surprised no one has written an article on this game yet? Yeah, I don't know.
Got C2. Got D2. Got C. Got B4.
We do, but at least this one has cool sounds. Yeah, but this one, that is just one part of the game, right?
Got
Like,
A3. Got B. First got C. Got D2. Got E2. Got E1. Got E3. E4. Second card E4. First card got this card. Got.
wait, did I even play the camera puzzle in Code 7? I don't think I did.
I think I was the one that was playing the camera puzzle back
First
in
card
the
got
back
A4.
doing
Got
that
A3.
stream.
A2. Second card D2.
You're gonna have to prove that. I don't believe that.
Memory voice result.
Oh, you can type. You're gonna have to prove that to me. I don't believe it. Prove that you can type. Not you.
Oh, okay.
Aria Great 20G.
I know you
HD
can.
produces cheap food.
Are you sure? Because I'm not.
I said can't. My fucking
Doggo is a
internet.
little tired. I think you should rest. Doggo seems a little hungry. Practice the competition.
Oh, it's hungry.
Practice the mini games. Play mini games. Walk, mini games. Practice the competition.
Hungry.
Practice the competition. Mini games. Walk, rest. Item, rest, walk. Walk around freely with monsters.
So yeah, we can go in here and like throw frisbees and stuff.
Rest.
Do we want to do that
item,
now?
Hibernate,
Or
description,
do we-
hibernate, snap, item, rest.
You guys-
Give the witness walk.
Does
Walk
it
around
use
freely
the
with
data
monsters.
in the files to generate monsters? It probably uses MD5 hashes.
Yeah, it does. I think. I think I saw an MD5 DLL in there somewhere. Even.
There is no previous group. There is no next group.
Yeah.
For a walk, you can freely roam around the park with Doggo. Please enjoy this kinship with Doggo.
The skin. Oh, what?
Wait,
oh, this
what?
kinship. Oh, I thought it was talking about a skinship.
Oh
There are
dear.
various objects in the park, such as fountains and ponds. Also, other breeder monsters are taking a walk freely. If you have a good relationship with Doggo, Doggo
No.
will surely follow you. Furthermore, because Pearl sees in the distance, even if Doggo is left behind, it does not
I'm
get
not
lost.
a merciful dragon.
There are a few things Doggo can do while
I
walking.
don't forgive.
The first one can be stroking by approaching and
forget.
speaking. You may be pleased with Doggo. Second,
Ha
you can
ha,
use
that
play tools
was a
such as frisbee and
funny-
balls. For example,
funny
if you throw a
pun.
frisbee, Doggo picks it up and brings it to you.
great.
Also, other monsters nearby may pick you
Yay,
up.
I'm amazing.
Wait.
Wonderful.
Hold on.
Beautiful and astonishing and gorgeous and the best thing we've ever made. Wait.
Oh, you made some music in the meantime as well. Like you didn't talk about that either. You
Yeah, I
bought some
have.
stuff as well for that.
And that too. Yeah, you should really look. You should really follow me on Twitter because I make Tim Cook sing sometimes.
And you also made another person sing, like a less famous person, or a famous for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, but that
famous.
person is less famous, so I don't think he warrants a mention here.
Yeah, I know.
Here, you know what I can do? I can post a link to... Actually, you know what? No, I won't, because you shouldn't be distracted right now.
Okay.
But after the stream, I will...
Second, you can use play tools such as frisbee and balls. For example, if you throw a frisbee,
Oh,
Doggo
that's
picks it up and
correct.
brings it to you. Also, other monsters nearby may pick you up.
See, I'm just talking to you. No one else will know. See, that's perfect.
The monster is a gift from Doggo. Flowers may
Because
have fallen
you're
in the
not
park.
in the
If Doggo is
YouTube
picked up,
chat.
you may be able to get it by talking. By the way, there are 7 checkpoints in the park.
See, IRC exists, but nobody knows that.
The current sound is a checkpoint. Let's guide Doggo by using the tool well.
It is.
It would be nice
it
if we
is
could pass all the checkpoints. You can also let other monsters in the park pass the checkpoints. However, it's necessary to pass all 7 checkpoints with the same monster. In addition, there is no effective fatigue recovery and stress relief for the walk. Also, as with training,
A
weeks in a
place
row.
where you just
Passing
as well
checkpoints
might
introduced early is not
install
a clearing condition for
calm
walking. There is no time limit.
meditation
Up,
app.
left and right arrow keys to open
Cozy
the
up
keys, the
under
iron
the
key to talk,
covers.
master space key to walk, pressing the space.
Stupid fucking ad.
So Doggo is being an idiot. Let's give him a frisbee.
It's just getting started. Do you stop now? No.
How do I?
Act none. Toggle hand. Frisbee. Throw frisbee and chase monster. Frisbee.
Sorry, not worth it. Twitter blows. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Mastodon.
I do agree. I have been told and screamed at to make a mastodon, so I will make that happen. Oh, we're about to have a cat fight.
Really?
We're about to have a cat fight in the IRC channel.
Frisbee from Doggo.
Oh.
That's where the secondary competition
Frisbee
goes
ball.
on.
Breadcrumb. Put breadcrumbs and attract monsters. Breadcrumb.
What is archived on the website?
RC
The
airplane.
Tim Cook thing?
Whistle. RC airplane.
We have an RC airplane. Wee.
Except it's not RC because you're literally in it.
I'm not actually.
Okay, bonk it into the wall. Come on.
Oh, it's just reversing
Aw.
direction. It doesn't let you. That's late. Yeah! Yeah! They're all chasing it.
So do I read messages as they come in or do I not? Because it's much more fun for me not to read them, but I understand that
Breadcrumb.
Okay, I did not know you could do this.
what are you doing?
I did not know you could do this.
Whoa, that's cool.
Okay, this is actually kind of awesome.
Okay, and nobody's coming to pick them up?
Frisbee. Ball. 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 Frisbee.
Oh, we're getting phasing issues.
RC airplane. Whistle.
Oh yeah, because it kept interrupting.
Dude, can you put them like everywhere? Just keep going through the whole map and just put them everywhere.
RC airplane. Breadcrumb.
Okay.
Do you think that's gonna work?
We have to stop. And then we'll let you drop them. Oh, there's someone. Oh, they're eating them too.
So do I just make a PG13 account on the Dragon's Cave Mastodon, or
That would probably be the easiest. Or do you have a better idea? Or do you think we should just have one on the server?
I mean, where else would I put it?
Yeah. So honestly, I think it's the best.
I mean, I could put it on like Mastodon.technology.
Or even Mastodon.social league. Probably the most.
Spamming frisbees is even better, Mayana says.
Breadcrumb. RC airplane.
Okay.
Breadcrumb. Ball.
That.
Frisbee.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. The game is going to lag to shit eventually.
Oh, hey, that's what we do. Have we? No? Cinque. Ho iniziato prima, si capiva.
What is this clicking?
Test. My sister was like, hi. I was like, wait, am I live? I mean, yeah, there's like probably like around 20 people listening to you. I was like, okay, I'm going by.
We're about 7.
Oh, look! We're actually starting to have a crowd.
Oh, someone is actually wanting to take care of the mess that we've made.
Frisbee.
Guess what?
Overwhelm it.
Oh, there's even more things coming.
But something really cool about Mastodon is that it now lets you natively upload audio, and that is amazing.
But they're actually picking them up. You wanna give me something?
Whoa, people block Mastodon.social? Why?
Breakthrough. RCA plane. Whistle. Water gun.
Because it was too big.
Are people like, we don't need Gmails of Mastodon?
Also, Gab just moved to Mastodon. That's fun.
I blocked them. Bye-bye.
Oh, I just shot water at the cat and it ran away.
Received frisbee from Nightcat.
People like that
water
deserve to
supply.
be blocked.
Will you end your walk soon? Will you end your walk?
Run
No.
out of water,
Yes.
which I think is
Your
become
is fine, but I think I cannot do
Wait,
two
so
things
it asks,
100.
will you end your walk
Practice the
soon?
competition.
So when you say
Practice
yes,
walk, rest, item
what if
status,
you still
item
want
switch,
some
move to another
time?
place.
I don't know.
Debt farm, gym,
Like-
park, shop, buying and selling items to help foster. Search,
Mean,
adventure
very
with
mean.
one shop, buying and selling items to help foster.
So we're gonna buy. Can we already buy this
Okay.
item that? Oh, there's a lot of
How is
dialogue.
our monster doing?
Not very well.
Prill, hi, my uncle. Colin Prill Chan. What is this? Are you a breeder?
What is this? Are you a breeder with my niece?
What is this?
What is this? Are you a breeder with my niece?
What is this bullshit?
Prill, that's right, you say Leah. Colin Torres, I'm the owner of this store. Prill, Torres' shop sells items and training gear. Torres, oh my, Prill Chan has introduced me. I have no more to say. Well, there are lots of things to sell, so if you're interested, buy it.
What? That was a very
What do you
short
want to
introduction.
About
You
this.
must be a very simple
About how
man.
to save attention about item purchase. Not particularly. Attention how to save about
So
item.
I guess we want to look at these because of the translation.
How to say what?
Item about training it. How to save money.
how to save money. Let's start here.
Oh, how
Torres,
to
there are
save
two ways
money.
to save money.
Yeah.
The first is to go out to the competition and leave the results. You can earn a prize or sell a second prize item. The other is to search for ruins recently found. It will be a good idea if you can dig out expensive things. In any case, don't keep up with the monsters or you will
So
be wasted.
basically
so don't
it's
forget
saying
to prepare.
to save money,
About this.
make money.
Yep. So yeah, the searching you can actually just like go off exploring for.
That is very sound
yeah.
advice. Please
Yep.
heed it.
You can search in the ruins. The problem is that your monster has to grow up to be able to search. So I don't think it'll be showing out on stream because I don't think it's gonna live that
Taurus,
long.
I'm hired by the local convention office. I'm doing product procurement for breeders. Prill is the conference office. Taurus, the breeders get money at the convention and buy items here. The proceeds will be returned to the secretariat. Thus, the money is turning. You're about
The
to...
money's turning, man.
Wait, what is
I just realized you can actually buy.
live chat?
I just realized you can actually buy drugs in this game. as
Item.
well. There's like one item
Oh,
that's
sick.
very clearly a drug.
Taurus, monsters can be grown by doing a good balance of training and food. However, you can grow stronger by pushing your back with items. That's right. Items have the effect of relieving fatigue
Mariana
and stress,
is studying
improving the condition of
economics
monsters.
and
If you're
she
concerned about
approves
the
of
grown
that
monster,
message.
please find-
Yes, I've worked very hard on figuring out that in order to save money, or the easiest way to save money is to make more money. Now, I
Yes,
know
items
that
given to
doesn't
monsters
make
should only be
sense
one per week.
initially,
When given in
but
large doses, monsters get used to the taste and the effects diminish.
you should try it. It actually works.
You're about the latest item, about training equipment. Taurus, Prill Chan, look at this. Prill, this is. I have never seen it. It looks like a mat. Taurus, this is a recently developed stretch machine for monsters. According to the story, you will be able to train yourself while taking
A
fatigue.
recently developed stretch machine.
A stretch machine. Oh god. Do you want a
A
stretch machine
Stretch machine.
for your monster?
What is a stretch machine?
It stretches your monster.
I can't get the that on Apple Watch.
So try it.
Ooh.
What does your phone say then?
Prill, is such an ugly thing being developed? Taurus, it seems that research and development of new training
What
equipment
is a
progressing
stretch
recently.
machine?
There is only 4 now, but will I get new equipment next year?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is a stretch machine. Check it out.
I am very scared.
It's a bit expensive, but if you can afford it, think about it. You're about the item, about how to save money. Attention about not particularly. Taurus, oh yes, a Tucky. We're reviewing products twice a year. Also, I have a special sale in the second week of February. June and October. Please come by all means.
StretchingMachineReviews.com.
For item purchase. Aroma
Stretching
Rice
Machine
Cake,
Reviews
180
and
dishwasher
Comparison
refreshing scent.
Guide.
Wow, so that's a thing. It's a
I'm
genuine.
now going to be.
It's a
I
one-
am now on several watch lists.
Oh god. So
Yes,
Aroma
it
cookies,
does sound
50G
like a
sweets with a
torture
clean
device.
scent. Recover some fatigue. Aroma rice cake. 180G dish with a refreshing scent. Rural grass.
Why is it
180G an annual herb that is said to have a stress reduction effect.
I mean that's kind of druggy, but that's not what I mean.
Yeah, that's
Candy,
the herb,
140G
man.
sweet for powder.
There is something
140G
better.
powder containing lipolytic enzyme. Feed to fat monsters. fruit gummy. 120g bitter gummy. Used to discipline monsters.
Feed to
Cocktail
fat
gummy. 120g gummy
monsters.
including alcohol. Used to pamper monsters. Life bread. 200g. It was made as an emergency meal. Eliminate hunger. Cocktail gummy. 120g gummy including alcohol. Used to pamper monsters.
I don't. So I know that if you play this enough, there is an item that says that once you, it's a type of herb that you eat, you forget everything that happened for a while. That unless the translation was
Oh,
changed.
that's cool.
But
Get like 3 more of these and just feed them all.
you can only
Sweet
feed
Corona-
one a
Corona-
week,
Corona
which is
cookies.
unfortunate.
50g Corona
So we
rice
can't.
cake.
Yeah,
Item
but
purchase.
then you go
Buy
to
items.
another
Corona
place and
cookies.
you can
50g
feed another.
sweets with a clean scent. Recover some for Corona cookie. Corona rice.
I think.
Sweet
Yeah.
fruit gummy. Fruit gummy.
All right.
Cocktail.
Are
Life bread.
you okay?
200g with item purchase. Items training equipment. Buy tracks.
Okay.
5 star items. Come again.
Thank you.
Well, we spent too much on alcohol.
Park, shop, search, and arena.
So I
Participated
think
in the competition
because
by
I know we
monsters.
can't search, so let's go to the arena, enter in some competitions. This might kill it eventually because, you know.
We're gonna kill Doggo!
Brill, this is the
That
stamina
is
section.
perfectly how you save money. Shut up.
Here you can take part in competitions and see upcoming competitions. You're about the competition. For competitions. About the competition is a place of entertainment where you can compete monsters. If you let the monsters out and you get results, you'll get a prize, so it's a breeding resource for the breeders. Also, viewing is paid, but participation is free. So, if there is a competition that you want to play, you can join immediately. You're about to compete for competitions. There are 4 competitions in the competition, so you can choose your favorite 4.
Somehow
There are,
something just turned mono.
huh?
Can you make the game make noise?
There are 4 competitions in the competition, so you can, the first is a battle where
Well,
monsters
that-
fight each other to the
no,
knife.
okay,
The
it
fourth is
fixed
the third
itself.
is
That
flag
was a
race that quickly
TP
recover the
thing,
falling flag,
wow.
and the fourth is
Oh
a
yeah, I
contest
think
where
this
monsters
channel
can
might
choose
be
to
set to Opus voice. Actually, that's probably why.
Oh.
As we discovered, the newest Opus codec tries to be smart, and like if it detects that there is mono audio coming through a stereo channel, like sometimes it actually goes mono, and that's actually quite clever. But sometimes it causes weird things to happen.
to the marathon that competes for foot speed. The third is a flag race that quickly recovers a falling flag. Every game has different rules and is not good at monsters, so carefully think about which one to compete for. And you can practice the competition in the park. You're about to for comp to be careful. About rank. How to use the about to be careful. Well, there are 3 things to watch out for at the competition. The first is that the competition is held on a designated date. The official match is once every 4 months, but the other competitions are only once a year. So, if you have decided on the competition you want to compete in, you have to make it up in a timely manner. The second is that the competition is heavy for monsters, so when you enter the competition you get tired. However, the monsters that finish the competition seem to be scouts, and stress seems to be gone. The third is about the rank. Monsters have a rank and cannot compete in a competition much higher than the current rank. In order to raise the rank, you have to win the official match held once every 4 months. So once you have some monster growth, you should go up to the official match and raise the rank. You're about to compete for comp to be careful. About rank. The competition has 6 ranks from E to S, and the higher the rank, the stronger the monster will be playing. The newly born monster is E rank. From there, we have to win and have to win the S rank competition. However, I cannot challenge S rank suddenly. If you won an official match and do not recognize it, you won't be able to compete in the upper rank competition.
Man,
Yes,
you'll be
only
a
F
dead
rank is a
cat
special
in a
competition.
minute.
It can be played regardless of the rank of the monster. On the contrary, you may also encounter monsters that are surprisingly strong. You're about to compete for comp to be about rank. How to use the not particularly. How to use the calendar.
Yeah, so
In the calendar, you can check which competitions you can play. You can check the competitions held next week, so check the competitions you care about. And tell me if there is a competition I want to play in the future.
What?
Make a note of it so that you can remember it when the competition is approaching. You're about the competition for competition,
Whoa.
not particularly. If you do not understand something, always ask. For this week's competition, check the Coliseum Morning
Okay.
Battle. C. Marathon E rank official. E. 4 hours,
Oh.
3 kilometers. Winner money 1000 G. Secondary prize medal.
look at that. We can do a marathon.
Marathon C rank, Marathon B, Marathon D rank official. D. 4 runners, 3 kilometers. Winner money 2000 G.
Do we
Secondary
do-
prize medal.
The E,
Winner money. Yes.
do we do the D or the E rank?
These are monsters.
Okay.
Do you compete in D rank official? This competition is a high ranking, so it will be a tough fight. Do you want to save the current data?
Sure. This is gonna end horribly.
Doggo, stamina, 14,628, foot power, 13, mental, 10, concentration, 10, stride 2.28, endurance, sus pain, stamina, 14,556, foot power, 21,
Sus pain.
mental, 21, concentration, 19, stride 2.31,
Oh my god,
endurance
these
15.
things have so much
Grim,
higher stats.
stamina, 18,696, foot power, 5, mental, 22, concentration, 30, stride 2.26,
Foot
tax
power.
again, stamina, 15,800, course information, preparation, do you want to operate Doggo?
Yes.
Yes.
We are operating.
Operate on Doggo.
Oh, operate on Doggo. I mean, you can get hospital. you can get hospitalized actually. So.
I mean, he's probably about to. Just spam up arrow. Doesn't matter. Just keep on keeping. Oh wait. No, just fucking spin, dude. Go.
I'm holding it down. That's basically that will achieve the same. Oh, whoa!
My internet. Don't you want to jump and pick those
Oh
up?
yeah, it didn't make the sound for some reason.
Doggo.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, just keep on fucking... Alright, it's gonna be okay. Wait, what?
Oh wow, it actually recovered enough to.
Whoa, how fast?
If I win this thing like this, I'm going to be very amazed. Although I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen.
What? How long would this take if you went at the slowest pace possible? Forever.
Yeah.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Rihanna says, now just press 7 and try to make the jumps anyway.
Okay.
Holy Jesus! Oh my god!
How did we do?
The official winner is.
Okay, we didn't win.
If we won. Oh no, we didn't.
We didn't. But let's see what place we took.
It is sustained.
Oh, that lap.
1 place Suspain. Time 4 minutes 0 second. 2 place Green. Time 4 minute 22 second. 3 place Tatsugan. Time 4 minute 22 second. 4 place Doggo. Time 4 minute 24 second.
I mean,
How sad.
Suspain interval time section. Green into tap. Doggo Doggo grew up a little at this competition. Health 145 plus 2 equals 147. It is 6 months. For real recommendations. Rice ball. 30G. Common grain.
you actually like grain. You're not getting grain.
Potato milk. Mince. Iron grape. Fruit 20G. Grapes being produced as cheap food.
Poor Doggo.
Doggo is a bit tight. I will rest this week. Doggo seems a little hungry.
What the
Training.
hell
Item
was
status.
that?
Permanent move. Move to another place. Depth gym. Park shop. Search. Arena.
random
Participated in the
noises.
competition.
What was that?
During this week's competition, contest, summer contest 2, A, 4 monsters, emphasis on sturdy. For this week's competition,
Can't do
Coliseum. Check the
contests
Coliseum
this
schedule.
week.
The week after next tops, 1 month later, Coliseum E rank official. E,
Tat.
6 monsters.
I definitely wanna
Match time
book
60
that.
seconds. 1 month later, Coliseum D rank official. This competition has not been held yet. Do you want to register a reminder for chips? 1 month later, for this week's Coliseum. Narrow flag race. Check the flag race
Okay, well, I
schedule.
mean, let's
Fun.
pass time by
Rewards.
training.
Oh wow, okay, now
Doggo
all
is a
the
bit tight.
chats
Oh,
are
well,
on.
Doggo seems a little hungry. Fun training. Train the monsters.
This
in
is
order.
very
Summary.
abusive,
Train
yes.
Iron array. Puzzle book. Skip
It
log
is.
reception. Train toughness. Skipping book. Puzzle. Iron array. Train power. Is it okay with iron array? Up. Middle. Power. 131.
We're gonna train power while we wait for that thing to.
It's okay. Rihanna says, okay, it's okay, Doggo. You're still a good fish.
L 131 plus 5 equals 136. For real recommendations. Rice ball. 30G. Common grain. Hay. Potato milk. Mince. Iron grape. Fruit 20G. Grapes being produced as cheap food.
Sound thinking. Jesus Christ, that was
Riddle
terrifying.
is good. Delivery person.
I think
Please
that
sign me.
happened
Riddle,
like
thank you.
minutes ago, but I only now just got it.
Riddle, well, this is from the toy shop.
I'll have to look at what's going on with the chat.
So
Special
I'm
scientists.
not
Thank you for
actually
catching
sure
the rush of
what
the
will
daily
be
Riddle.
terrifying.
Alright, it's a Doggo is a bit tight. Oh, Doggo seems a little hungry. For training. Train the
See
monsters.
if you can
ability.
turn the slow mode off.
Rest. Item.
Oh.
Rest. Training. Train the monsters. Training. Iron array puzzle. Training. Iron array. Is it okay with iron array? Up. Middle. Power. 136.
Oh, that sounds very unhappy.
But it says it's only a little
136 plus
tired,
equals
so that's
141.
okay. Can we go an entire
Riddle
year
recommendations.
without
Rice ball,
sleeping?
30G. Common grain.
Let's.
Hay. Milk. Mince. Meat 20G. Cheap meat. Milk. Nutrition food 10G. Nutrition is good, but not hungry.
I'm gonna be very amazed if we actually could. We're not gonna give it any
Don't let the monsters go
items.
mad anymore.
What?
Don't let the monsters go mad anymore. Doggo seems a little hungry. For training. Train
Don't
monsters
let the
ability.
monsters go
Rest.
mad.
Give it training. Running. Iron array. Train puzzle. Train iron array. Is it okay with iron
Oh.
array? Up. Middle. Power. 141.
Yeah, what do? I mean, it does sound like it's shooting monsters
L
with
141
lasers.
plus 5 equals 146. Next month, D rank official will be up for real recommendations. Rice ball. 30G. Common grain. Hay. Potato. Milk. Nutrition food 10G. Nutrition is good, but not hungry.
Ooh, it's making all sorts of
Don't let
noises
the monsters go
that
mad
it
anymore.
shouldn't be
Doggo seems to
making.
be hungry. Isn't it enough for training? Train the
Is it actually, isn't it enough?
Rest. Give the weak training. Train running. Iron array.
It
Train
is
power.
not
If you go
enough.
into the park or something, it's just gonna run away.
Probably will. Should I try doing that? Should I try to have it walk?
No.
No.
L 146 plus 5 equals 107 month.
Okay, we're almost halfway through the
Oh
year.
my god.
Food drill recommendations. Rice ball, 30G, common grain, hay, potato, milk. Nutrition food, 10G. Nutrition is good, but not angry.
Yeah, I said we
You seem to
shouldn't
be
be
first
wasting
contact
money.
with
Just give it hay all the
Don't
time.
let the monsters go mad anymore. Doggo seems to be hungry. Isn't
Problem
it enough
is,
training?
I think
Train
it
the monsters'
likes
ability.
that, doesn't
Train
it?
Iron array, train power puzzle, train intelligence,
let's
fast training,
check.
train the monk rest, item, give up status, condition status, check current status, dot nickname, dot age, 0 years person, prudent, leisurely, like, grain, meat, fish,
Yeah. Is hay considered grain?
Yeah, see, it likes
fruit,
that.
nutrition food.
Yeah, I want to give it stuff that it specifically hates. Like, I don't want to give it neutral food. And I have like 5,000 gold, so...
Health, 147 power,
10
150
gold per month, per week is really not a problem.
intelligence, 101 concentration, reflexes, 1 toughness, good friendship, tough relationship, body, feeling thin, policy, strict, hunger, very hunger, fatigue, exhaustion, stress,
Very
a little,
hunger.
fatigue, stress, a little,
Hay-
popularity,
hay is a
0% policy,
vegetable.
capital E, marathon, flat contests, capital E, condition, check the streak, stress status, check current
But hey,
status,
it's
training,
the stress.
in that
But
case-
hey, stress is a little.
rest, training, train the monster's ability,
It's
train,
not too
train
bad.
health, iron array, train power, is it okay with iron array, up, middle, power, 100.
With my actual monster, I think most of the time I had the policy.
middle
I had the
power.
policy on Sparta, which I thought was kind of amusing.
L 151 plus 5 equals 156. Food drill recommendations. Rice ball, 30G, common hay, potato, milk. Nutrition food, 10G. Nutrition is good, but not angry.
Try.
Oh.
You should try hay at least. Maybe if it doesn't like
Monster,
it.
you seem to be getting used to life here. Don't let the monsters go mad anymore. Doggo seems to be a little stressed, be careful. Doggo seems to be hungry. Isn't it enough? For training. Train the monsters
Getting more and more text boxes.
Train running. Train iron array. Train is it okay with iron array? Up, middle, power, 156.
It
Come on.
really doesn't sound happy at all.
Well, we have to get to this competition.
L 156 plus 5 equals
I've never
161.
played this game like that.
D-rank officials next week. Food drill recommendations.
on.
Rice ball,
Almost
30G,
there.
common
Okay.
hay. Vegetables, 0G. Food being provided free of charge for breeders.
It just doesn't care.
Oh no, it likes it.
No, it doesn't like
let the
it,
monsters go mad anymore.
but it doesn't hate it either.
Doggo
It's,
seems to be a little stressed, be careful. Doggo seems to be hungry. Isn't it enough? For training.
No.
Train running. Iron array. Train power.
see, it's next week.
Okay with iron
We
array.
have to.
Up,
We
middle,
have
power,
to go
161.
next week. I'm training nothing.
We
but
can
this.
do it. Come on.
We can. I'm
And
only
then
training his
you can't
powers.
sleep.
That's-
You just gotta do it right
Yeah.
there and then.
161 plus 7
Yes.
equals 168.
Oh, it's actually training.
Ooh,
faster.
see, like you're getting into
This
it.
week, D-rank official will be food drill recommendations. Rice ball, hay, potato, grain 10G, cheap grain.
Actually, I just realized I should have could have gone to the gym
Milk,
and
nutrition
actually
food 10G,
trained
nutrition
there
is good,
because
but
I
not
could
angry.
have
Potato,
trained
grain 10G, cheap grains,
faster.
milk,
Oh,
nutrition food
yeah,
10G,
well,
nutrition is good, but
meh.
not angry.
Oh well. Yeah.
Don't let the monsters go mad anymore. Doggo seems to be a little stressed, be careful. Doggo seems to be hungry. Isn't it enough for training? Train quest, item status, I move.
And of
Move to
course,
another quest.
because we're not.
Enough.
Depth of gym, shop,
We're,
search,
because
arena.
we're
Participate
not
in
reckless
competition
enough, we're
monsters.
going to enter D rank.
This week's competition. Check the competition.
D rank match instead of the E rank match.
Coliseum, C rank,
Now,
Coliseum, D rank official.
You can
D,
actually
six
do
monsters,
this.
three.
I've
Match
done
time,
this
60
and
seconds.
not
Winner,
survived
90,000.
it, but I've
Competition
also
rank
died while doing this.
This
By the
competition is
way.
of high ranking, so do you want to save the current
So it really could go either way. It depends who we fight.
Yes, poor doggo.
This is not how you
Poor
play this game.
doggo.
1-9, Doggo, 0 win 0 lost, Durango, 0 win 0, battle start, condition, check status of Doggo, dot name, Doggo, family,
All
animal,
right.
characteristic 1, concentration, characteristic 2, release always reducing down by 25%, life, 149, physical attack, 170, magic attack, 102, success, 90,
Well,
avoidance, 143, defense, 109. Get battle condition opponent, check name, Durango, family, dragon, characteristic 1, fire during activation, characteristic 2, fast, characteristic 1, fire during activation, energy 15% reduction. Carrot's life, 176 physical attack, 222 magic attack, 213 success, 194 avoidance, 139 defense, 167. Get
Yeah,
battle
so as
start.
you can
Do
see-
you want to operate Doggo? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're operating doggo. Let's go.
Well, this isn't gonna go well.
Probably not.
Press the up and down body blow. Prepare 1.7 seconds. Durango, tail stroke. Press the up and down arrow peck. Prepare
Yeah.
body blow. Prepare 1.7 seconds. Doggo, body blow. 21. Press the
Oh,
up and down
wow.
arrow peck. Body blow. Doggo.
Oh wow.
21.
How late.
Durango, fire breath. Press the up and down arrow key peck. Body doggo. Peck. Prepare 1.0 seconds. 22.
Actually, we're doing really well so
Press the up
far.
and down body peck. Body doggo. Body blow.
Yeah, what is going on?
Doggo. Concentration.
We have
success.
range. And also I think the fire breath takes
Oh, what
a
is it
lot.
talking about
Cooldown
concentration?
1.7 seconds.
It activated-
7.6%. Remaining time 50 seconds.
It activated his special ability.
Doggo. Body blow.
Oh no.
Jungle 14 star 4.7 seconds. Delay and go. Finds effects are starting. Delay
114.
and go. Scratch.
Well, it is
Enemy.
trying to
Well done,
attack,
enemy.
but it's not working very well.
Enemy just died. Because that fire gave us 15 seconds of cooldown. So it got stuck. It couldn't move for 15
2-9.
seconds.
Doggo. 0 win 1 lost. Tatsugan. 0 battle start. Do you want to operate Doggo? No. Yes.
I'm not looking at the stats anymore, but I mean they're gonna be really bad.
Poor doggo.
Yep.
Press body block peck. Body block.
As I said, I've
1.7
died
seconds.
doing
Cooldown
this
1 point.
at one
Tatsugan.
point.
Salt launcher. 25. Press the pen down arrow peck. Body block. Doggo. Body blow. 23 star 5.7 seconds.
What the hell?
Tatsugan. Salt launcher.
The soap actually slows you down mainly. He's gonna keep spamming this.
Assault tackle.
Ooh!
59 star 1.0 seconds. React 14. Doggo. Concentrations effects are starting.
See, this is what I said when
Assault launcher.
about
Press
the
pen
random
arrow keys,
move
peck.
thing.
Assault tackle. Prepare 1.7 seconds. Cooldown 3 points. Doggo. Assault tackle. 22 star 5.3 seconds. Peck. Tatsugan. Dragon claw. 60 star 1.0 seconds. React 15.
Now move back away.
Sick.
Press the pen down arrow key. Body blow. Assault tackle. Prepare 1.7 peck. Prepare 1.7.
Yeah, our accuracy. I don't think that's our accuracy. Is it?
1.3 seconds.
Oh, damn it.
Tatsugan knocked out the
We're
enemy.
actually doing pretty good. That was our accuracy sometimes. The accuracy is calculated based on how much you have, like, your...
Well, no,
Big
but
Kimicho. 0 win
Yeah.
0 lost. Big Ant. 0 win 0 lost.
So, yeah, it calculates it based on, I think, your reflexes and the speed of the enemy and some other things.
Do you want to watch the game by Kimicho versus Big Ant?
So yeah, you can actually watch the AI battle itself as well,
No.
which
Yes.
I think is pretty cool. Let's do one of those.
what if these actually clips?
Yeah, if it's one of the later ones.
12. Slow 6.0 seconds. Kimicho. Mark.
That is a very familiar sound.
Yep.
Slow 6.0 seconds.
Basically
Kimicho.
trolling the guy.
Oh yeah,
the AI.
concentration. Probably has a lot to do with accuracy.
Slow 7.0 seconds. Kimicho.
And ours is like at like minus 420
Actually,
right now.
I think it's even. I would say it's more even reflexes than a concentration.
Big
Because,
Ant.
like
Right. 11 star 2.0 seconds.
how quickly you can hit.
Big Ant. Name. 15. Big Ant. Right. Kimicho. Mark. Big Ant. Right. Big Ant. Name.
This is gonna take forever.
Big Ant. Name. 11. Kimicho. Mark. Big Ant. Right. Big Ant. Name. 12. Big Ant. Name. 11. Big Ant. Name. Big Ant. Name.
Yeah, it's based on concentration mainly.
12. Slow 6.0
Now it
seconds.
says concentration is for accuracy, reflexes, reflexes
Big Ant. Name.
is for dodge. And
Big Ant.
Makes
12.
sense.
Kimicho. Patience is effects are starting. Big Ant. Name. 6.
Bradley says the same thing.
Slow 6.0 seconds.
There you go, learning new
Kimicho.
stuff. I mean, I should probably
And
look
he
at the
also
audio
usually
games.
skips AI matches for that reason.
Kimicho. Remaining life 42.1%. Skill score 69.4%. Big Ant. Remaining life 93.5%. Skill score 66.6%. Big Ant.
69%.
Yep. That's not.
Nice.
We won't be watching any more of those, by the way. Don't worry.
4-9. Doggo. 0 win 2 lost. Bobbulin. 0 wins. Battle start. Do you want to operate Doggo?
Oh dear.
Yeah, you can also have the AI fight for you. You can have the AI control any minigame. So if you just want to do the stat management,
Press the up and
you
down
can
arrow keys to
actually
select
do
moves.
that.
And press the
but
assault
that's
tackle.
not
Prepare
very
1.7 seconds.
exciting.
Cooldown 3.3 seconds. Bobbulin. Punch. React 15.
I know that you spelled it right. I just can't speak
Bobbulin. Right. Press the up and down. Doggo. Assault
about
tackle.
the reflections thing.
61 slow 1.3 seconds. Bobbulin. Fighting spirits effects are starting.
I think that's what it was about. I think.
68 slow 1.0 seconds. Bobbulin. Hard knuckle. Press the up and down arrow keys. Doggo. Assault. 59 slow 0.3 seconds. React 14. Press the up and down arrow keys to select move. Doggo. Assault. 59 slow 1.0 seconds. React 14.
Can we actually win this one?
Press the up and down. Doggo. Assault tackle. React 11. Bobbulin. Press the up and down arrow keys to select Doggo. Assault tackle. React 11. Bobbulin.
Gas.
Press the up and Doggo. Assault tackle.
Gas.
Bobbler knocked out the enemy.
More gas.
Oh, it killed us with reaction damage. That is really sad.
5 line. Doggo. 0 in 3 lost. Kumicho. 0 in 1. Battle start. Do you want to
We're
lock?
like,
Yes.
the biggest, we're like the biggest loser of this competition. I think if we did the E rank match, I think we would actually probably do pretty well, but we're not.
Press the up hand. Assault tackle. Heck. Prepare. Assault. Kumicho. Mark. 32 slow 0.7 seconds to reactivate. Kumicho. Patience is effective starting. Press the up hand down. Doggo. Assault tackle. React 3. Slow 5.3 seconds.
Great. Just gonna
Kumicho,
spam that
scratch.
over and over.
29. Kumicho. Mark.
Or not.
Press the up and down arrow keys.
He's about to do it again.
Doggo. Assault tackle. React 3. Doggo. Concentrations effects are starting. Press the up and down
Never
arrow
mind,
Doggo.
it is.
Assault tackle. Slow 4.3 seconds. Kumicho. Mark. React 3.
I keep missing.
Slow 4.7 seconds.
I wonder why.
Kumicho.
Yeah, this is why you want to
Press the up and
upgrade
down
your
arrow
gym
keys.
equipment,
Prepare
because you can
1.1.
actually
Prepare
train
1.7
multiple
seconds.
stats
Cool down
at
1 points.
once.
Doggo. Kumicho. Mark. 5.
You get better equipment as you play the game.
Press the up and down at physical. Assault tackle. Doggo. Assault tackle. 15 slow 1.7 seconds to react 3. Press the up and down. Doggo. Assault tackle. Slow 5.7 seconds. Kumicho. Mark. Doggo. Concentrations effects are ending. Heck. Prepare 1.0 seconds. Cool down 2.3 seconds. I get react 3.
Boom! Oh, never mind.
Slow
It's gonna
5.7
kill
seconds.
us with chip damage again.
Assault tackle. Kumicho. Mark. Body blow. Prepare 1.7 seconds. Cool down 1.7 seconds. Assault tackle. Prepare 1.7 seconds. Cool down 3.3 seconds. Accuracy 74.1%. Remaining. Press the up hand. Doggo. Assault tackle.
At least we had like 75% accuracy and we're still missing. though.
Kumicho. Body blow.
That is really sad.
Doggo. Remaining. Kumicho victory.
Like, that is just genuinely sad, in my opinion.
Well, because a monster is
6 line.
not
Kumicho.
doing
1
too
line.
great.
No. Kumicho. 7 line. Tatsugan. Do you want to know? Durang 8 line. Tatsugan. Do you want to know? 9 line.
I am
Doggo.
not
0
sure
and
if you
4.
know,
Big Ant.
but-
0 1. Get battle start. Do you want to operate Doggo? No. Do you
It's
want to
not
operate
very
Doggo?
happy.
Oh, I think I accidentally selected no. For the
Oh, even more?
Yeah, I think I accidentally selected to not operate Dogo.
Assault body blow. Assault tackle.
never
Prepare 1.
mind.
Big Ant. 32. Big Ant. Lean. 40 slow. 1.7 seconds. React 10. 31. Big Ant. Press the up hand. Doggo. Assault tackle.
I'd reload and do E-rank? No!
Big
I
Ant.
was-
You missed most of
Press
this,
the up and down
actually.
arrow keys to select moves, and press the enter key to determine the move.
If you we could
I
do it.
don't know, but yeah, you probably missed most of this, but
Yeah.
we're not exactly being very nice to our monster.
As you would.
Press the up and down
But I mean,
arrow
if
keys
you
to
want me
select
to
moves, and press the
really
enter key to determine
reload
the
and do this properly, I could.
Big Ant. Lean. React 10. 32.
But I've actually.
Oh shit, Mayana is
Press the
right.
up
We
and down
never
arrow keys
even
to select
saved.
moves, and press the enter key to determine the
No,
move.
it did. It asked us. It asked us to. No, it actually
Oh, okay.
asked us to save. It's asked you to save before you enter.
Oh, that's right.
Assault
That's
tackle
right.
slow,
That's right.
7 seconds.
So
Big Ant knocked out the enemy.
no, we're fine. So if
Well,
if
But
people
we've already come so far,
yeah.
so.
If people really want us to reload and do it again with Iran,
Kumicho.
then
2. Do you want to watch
That's
the
like
no.
5
Durang 11
losses
line. Big Ant. Do you want to no. Tatsu 12 line.
Yeah.
Big Ant. 2 win. No. Durang 13 line. Bobbin. 2
You can
win.
actually
Do
have
want
it
to
automatically
Durango
skip the
14
AI
line. Kumicho.
battles,
2.
like
Do you want
that's
no.
an
Bobbin
option.
15 line.
No.
Big Ant. 2 win. No. Bobbin victory.
but that's something.
We won.
Absolutely.
Paradoxically.
The Darwin Award, maybe.
It is Durango.
It's a dragon.
1 place Durango. 5 win 0 lose 2 place Bobbin. 4 win 1 lose 3 place Kumicho. 2 win 3 lose 4 place Big Ant. 2 win 3 lose 5 place Tatsugan. 2 win 3 lose 6 place Doggo. 0 win 5 lose.
Oh my god, the contrast. Oh, ow.
Doggo results 6 first place prize money. 0 G popularity. 0.
This.
Doggo grew up a little at this competition. Health 147 plus 2 equals 100. It is 8 months. For drill recommendations: rice ball 30G.
So do you really-
Hey, vegetables
you want me
0G.
to reload
Fruit
and do
potato,
E-rank?
10G. Milk. Nutrition food 10G. Nutrition is good, but not hungry.
No.
Alright. Yeah, I know it might not seem like it, but I actually
If you do a
know
two
how
strips of
to
Doggo,
play
you should
it.
touch more gently. Don't let the monsters go mad anymore. Doggo is very hungry. It will start for training. Train the monsters.
Oh, yeah, was it talking about it will starve soon? I think it did.
Rest. Give a week for training. Train the monsters.
God.
ability. Rest.
Okay, so let's-
move to another place. Death Gym Park Shop. So
The next monster we have, we should probably be nicer
In
to.
this week's competition, recall is a marathon running diver. F. 5 runners, 5 kilometers. Winner money 4,000 G. Secondary prize jewels piece. Flag race sum of flag.
Yeah,
D.
sure.
Fourth Marathon run, flag race sum of marathon running diver. F. 5 runners.
Do we
5
do the
kilometers.
flag
Winner money
race or
4,000
do we
G.
do the
Secondary prize
Yeah.
jewels piece.
I don't know. Chat, what do we do?
I would just add that the marathon, it could be anything because it's F ranked, so anybody can enter. The flag race is a little higher ranked than us, but not much. So it may or may not work out. Probably won't. But it might.
Marathon, we're less likely to win it.
Very, very true.
Marathon is evil. Okay.
Marathon running diver.
Let's make
F.
sure I
Are
select
you competing
the
running diver?
option.
Do you want to save the current data?
And I'm gonna do it.
Alright, and then
speed.
just-
do you want me to do that again?
And do the thing all over again.
Okay. I can let the AI control.
Yeah, this one is the one that
Stamina,
clips.
14,718. Foot power, 17.
Oh, yeah,
Mental,
it
10.
does.
Concentration, 10. Stride inhale, stamina, 15,000 endurance, stamina, 20,000 pity, stamina, 17,000 clear, stamina.
Well, I mean, it's too
17,000
late to let the
concentration,
AI
okay.
control
Start
it now.
moving.
You already.
No.
Do you want to operate doggo?
Oh, okay. Well, then fuck it. Let's
No,
do.
yes.
Let's.
Might actually jump over the things sometimes.
Although you just said yes, so never mind.
Oh yeah, I don't, I can't, I fail at reading comprehension.
Yeah. What? Fuck.
Apparently everybody's bad at this.
Section 1 passage, 3 meters forward. Section 1 passage, 4 meters.
This is priceless.
I actually jumped one!
No.
Did we give it water?
No, of course not.
Section 2
Oh, the
passage.
stamina's running down. That's a hydration alarm.
Dear, are we gonna die?
I don't think you can die from hydration, but we can definitely slow down. I think our stamina... Oh, I guess you can die.
Oh.
Current position, 5,000. Flare.
That didn't sound
Enter.
good.
Section 3 passage, 4 minutes 31 seconds.
Can you?
Section
You
3
can't
passage, 4
move.
minutes 54.
No. It made a noise.
Section 3 passage, 4 minutes 57 seconds.
See, they're still running, but we're not
So-
moving. And the music stopped. I've never had this happen, by the way. This is new.
I guess we just gotta wait for them to finish.
Yeah.
Flare. Section 4 passage, 4 minutes 30. Section 4 passage, 4 minutes 28 seconds.
Well, at least we have music again.
Oh, now the music came back.
Dawn. Section 4 passage. 4
Speaking of
minutes
which, the
28
music in this game is actually pretty okay. Like, a lot of the tracks are pretty
seconds.
decent.
Section 4 passage, 5 minutes 1 seconds.
This being one of my favorites. I mean, it's just like a 5-second loop.
Hi, people.
How many...
Your monster getting your ass handed to you. No. You want to know why we are getting our ass handed to us? This monster is in its like 8th or 9th month. It's not slept a single time.
The running diver where is.
It has only had food that it didn't like.
It is flare.
And you know,
Absent ratio place.
It was
Time
just
22
in,
minutes,
like,
0
a
seconds,
battle
3 place dawn. Time 53
competition,
minutes,
and it
59
lost
seconds, 4 place
5
dawn. Time 24
battles.
minutes 28 seconds, 5 place doggo. Time 845 minutes 49 seconds.
Oh, no!
oh, what the
Absent flare.
fuck?
2 place in. Absent flare.
Oh, there was...
Oh
Clear interval
my
time section 1. 3
god!
minutes 50 seconds section 2. Inner interval time section 1. Door interval time. Kitty interval time section. Doggo interval time section 1. 3 minutes 29. Doggo results by Monster is
845
back.
minutes.
Monster.
It just fell asleep. It was like, nah, man, fuck it.
Monster is back.
Oh, monster is back, it says. Is it?
Oh no, it's not. I think it's gone.
I think so.
You're right. Man, this is legit sad.
Yeah.
Monster? Monster?
Oh no.
Higher. Doggo is. Doggo is. Doctor, sorry, Doggo is. Brill, that. Monster, until last week, I was fine like that. Doctor, the end comes to any living thing. It is also a monster that has revived in the present age. Brill, I know, such a thing see. Doctor, I have lived together, I understand the hard feelings. But Brill, you have a partner to support. Brill, to support, partner. Player 4 dot. Doctor, Emaria, Doggo S reader. No, please play this child as a parent.
Did it just say, please play this child as a parrot?
Yep. I don't think it's actually implied like the age of the people in this game. So like, are we actually like a child?
Man, no, Doggo definitely wasn't fine last week.
Brill, Ilya. I'm fine now, I cried so much. Also for the Doggo who was together, I have
She also says, this would be so much sadder if this wasn't a monster that we've been torturing for so much. Yeah, that's true.
Like the first time this happened to me was actually a monster I tried to take care of. I did enter into a too high rank battle, and like someone, I think it had like 100 health, and someone hit it for like 400 damage. I think you were there actually, were you? Someone was. Maybe it wasn't you.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, you were
No,
there. Okay.
I know was to Sound Thinking who said that we deserve it. Yeah, we do deserve. We deserve
We
this.
do.
Good night, Doggo. Nickname,
Aww.
Doggo Tribe, Hammerhead, Fish and Goblin, Angel,
Now I
Zero
feel
Regen,
really
Close House,
bad.
Tough relationship, popularity, 1. Health, 114.
Oh, you got 1% of
103
popularity.
concentration, 91 reflexes, Colosseum,
Oh,
E-Marathon,
man.
Anti-Race, E-Contest, E. Monster Revival, Resurrection of Sleepy Monster and Monster Jewel.
And now we're back here because we need something to raise. So,
21 hours, 46 minutes.
How sad.
wow.
But yeah, this might actually be a perfect place to close it down for now.
Yep, I think so. And this is
Unless
this-
you want to keep going.
I do actually kind of think this is a good way to wrap this stream up. But now that now that we know
Now that we
this
figured out
setup
that this
works.
is actually working,
Welcome
we
back.
we can do this more, and we can play the games that we actually meant to play months ago.
Yep, and I have 2 weeks free.
And we can probably come back to this game properly.
if that's something you guys want
actually
to see.
try to.
Yep, if that's something you guys want to actually
Yeah,
see.
if you guys are interested in like actually playing this game properly.
This is also a very chill game. Like, this is one of those games that I think we can play while we do other stuff and not do too badly, so that's definitely an idea. Yeah. So that's a thing.
Yes, now we can play Code 7.
That too. So definitely look forward to...
Man, that made me sad.
Yeah. We had that coming. We had it coming, though, let's be honest here.
Yeah,
Granted,
we
some
did.
monsters. Hibernation room, move to another place.
Man,
But anyway, I would say that was a pretty awesome stream. I'm very happy that it's worked. We'll see, because I was getting
Hibernate, move to another place.
I was getting resolution warnings.
You want to save the
from-
data?
Yeah, let's save.
oh huh.
Alert box widget Google Chrome.
I was getting a resolution warning from YouTube, so I'm hoping it's still gonna post up the archive. So that's another thing I want to test. So
By the way,
we'll see.
just a quick tip. You are supposed to put this in your OBS.
Oh yeah, it has a browser thing.
Anyway, we'll get that set up for next stream.
Yep.
For a fish out of water, this monster survived very long. That's true.
Yeah, 4 months.
Yep. And not giving it its water is what eventually killed it, and that makes way too much sense.
Right? So, yeah, thank you so much for joining
killed
us.
it.
That was a very awesome stream. Look forward to more stuff from us. I know it's been a while.
Although we keep saying that,
Yeah, well, okay, we have to say it. To me,
but it seems as though this is actually working, so... We did try before, and it just didn't work. I don't know if any of you are there, but it
Yeah.
just was a big failure.
so we'll definitely be doing more. Also, to be fair, also we also have been doing other things while we weren't streaming. We were actually also, well, sometimes we were just doing our own thing. But just as often, we were not doing our own thing. We're actually doing other things.
Daniel asked question, what happened to the IceCast and the IRC? The IRC is definitely alive. The IceCast is also alive, but we didn't use it this time. And Soundking says we should make a complete image of our OS and whatnot. The streaming setup isn't the problem. The problem, I don't know if you can tell, is internet.
Yeah. I can't do too much, so we are both on really shitty internet right now. Like my internet specifications, I think is about 15 megabits down and about a megabit up. That's not a lot for video. And the only reason this is working is I'm streaming a static banner with 360p in VBR. That's very bad. And he is no better. Except for him, I think his connection is even less stable. Like mine is at least consistently holding this 1 megabit. For him, it's not. So that's kind of a problem. Like he was trying with LTE before, and I'm gonna try LTE for some better quality stuff at some point. But like, yeah, it's just not very good. And that's the main reason.
So yeah, PG13 will get a Mastodon account, so if you don't have Twitter, you can go there. And does any of this, like, does Mastodon have an RSS? That would be freaking That'd be freaking cool if you had like an RSS feed of... I mean, you probably don't, but...
Theoretically, you could make one, because, I mean, it's just Activity Hub. It would be a matter of making something that would pull it and generate one, but yeah.
Oh, it does! Miana says.
Oh, well, there you go.
Where? How?
Anyway, this is all stuff.
How do you...
This is all stuff that we can figure out off stream, and let's not bore the archive with these things. But thank you so much for those of you who joined us on such short notice. Just the best thing to do.
Yeah.
You just have a lookout, because you never know what might happen and when.
Yeah, subscribe to us on YouTube or something.
That's really the best thing you can do, and hit the bell. We have
hit the bell for notifications.
I do believe that the last time we streamed, we had, I think, something like 70 or 80 subscribers. I'm very happy to say that we hit over 100. We have 104, I believe, at the moment,
so
which is
all
quite
of you are
awesome.
literally amazing.
Yeah, that's actually quite a lot.
And then, see, this is also part of why we're streaming here instead of IceCast, because our IceCast numbers were dying, and these numbers are actually growing.
They're growing, and also the archives actually get consistent views. I think we get like about 70, 80 views on average. Sometimes we get even more than that, actually, like 100. I think I've seen 100 once. And the people don't listen to the whole archive. The average viewing, I think, is like half an hour or something, which is also why we don't want to make these too long, because like not everybody listens to them all the way. But yeah, definitely expect more stuff, and more streams in particular, because that seems to work. Works for us, and it should hopefully work for all of you sometimes. And it's how to get audio gaming in, into the scene of more people, and not just audio gaming, mainstream gaming too. There is a lot of stuff coming that's starting to have different forms of accessibility. But anyway, I think we've discussed all this before, so let's not do that again. And once again, wish you guys an awesome night / day / whatever time of whatever time is.
Yeah. So just really quick, Miana just showed me how this works with RSS. So once PG13 has a Mastodon account, you can literally put this in your RSS reader thingy, and you'll see all of our updates. So that's great. Anyway, yeah. So thanks for tuning in and all that other jazz.
Stream team pre-memorial. Profile.
Very much so.
List, dashboard settings.
And
Stop streaming button.
like we said, like, subscribe, hit the bell, follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Mastodon. When that happens, we'll...
It's so cringy.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll post about the Mastodon yeah. Do
Yep.
What server are we gonna put it on? like just to give people an idea what
Mine.
to look. Yours.
Dragonscave.space.
So it's gonna be like PG13 LP or just PG.
Yeah, it's gonna be probably dragonscave.space / at PG13 LP.
Yep, for consistency. And yeah, you can pretty much expect it there. And all that being said, take care. Bye.
Kick, tear.